recap them for Joss, who was drunk and not paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. I just can't remember anything. That's the problem. I remember seeing this bit, but I don't remember any of the voices.
So you climbed away out of the Mage Tower where we left off the time before, and on finding your way out of the little like nasty-looking forest that encircled the tower, you saw a humanoid-looking entity out in the woods, seemingly about to be ambushed by a bunch of spiders. So we decided to help. After quite a bit of debate, I don't think you were planning on helping at first. It's almost like having the extra person in the chat room made you think, maybe we'll save the new random humanoid. But anyway. So then you proceeded to murder some spiders and burn up some spider holes, and rescued a turtle creature called Emlyn, who joined your party and accompanied you back to Raval. Where upon entering the city, you travel back to the Circle Arcanum's headquarters, as it were, in the city to speak to Lyra, who it was that had sent you off to look at the Mage Tower. When you got there, it was empty, but Lyra had left a note saying that what did she say? Can't remember what she said. That she'd be back shortly or something along those lines.
Can't even remember.
Yeah, I can't remember actually. What did we do?
Basically, she's doing shit.
Yeah, she was out and about, lubing up, ready for Damok's massive cock. But then, as you left the town, as you left the building, you saw Lyra. Seemingly, Lyra. There was a woman led in the street, and as you approached her, you were set upon by a bunch of assassins and their little spider companions, which you. Apparently everybody was drunk because it took you an awful long time to even hit them, never mind kill them. But eventually you got there, and I don't think nobody got knocked out. Certainly nobody died. And then we left off. Yeah, he did. running in to save his bird and getting surrounded by nasties.
And then running out and letting Gelvin take a beating.
So then I think as you'd seemingly dealt with the threats, the current threats, should I say, I think that's where we left off.
Cool.
So what you want to do?
Your mum.
Nice.
Rocks
fall, everybody dies.
Where the rocks falling from?
Doesn't matter. Sky. Yeah, they're falling from your mum. Thank you.
I don't know.
What's with face?
Oh, we need to sort her out, don't we? Because
Oh
she's
my
still
God.
flopped out on the floor. Might be a thought.
Let's go talk to that bint on floor.
Might want to heal her first if she's KO'd before Damok puts his nuts on her first.
Go on, Demo. Do you fucking...
If I remember rightly, somebody did check on her last time, and she was sort of breathing, but just seemingly not. She wasn't like dying or anything or bleeding out. She just seemed to be somewhat unconscious or asleep or something along those lines. She's not with it, but she was breathing, but you didn't get the impression she was necessarily dying.
Well, I'm gonna. She's not dying. You see? Is she conscious?
She's breathing, but she's not conscious. However, it is the middle of the day, and there are people that are sort of crowds gathering after this little scuffle and.
Damok.
Okay. I am going to rifle through her pockets with my mage hand while looking like I'm trying to wake her up.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
On first one, is it?
Excellent. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Well, you succeed in waking her up.
Nice.
And despite the fact that she's just recovered from some kind of trauma and something that seemed to make her fall asleep or unconscious in the street, she's still got enough about her to realise that you're trying to rob her on the sly or touch her up. She's not sure which. So as she sort of comes to, gives you a funny, I mean, she's relieved, but obviously a little bit concerned as to why she was being frisked.
Frisked.
Just checking you're alive. I'm no medic. I don't know how to like make people alive. I was just trying my best.
Yeah,
Look.
so she sort of comes to, her eyes are open. I mean, she can't really get up on her own or anything. She still seems a little bit shocked by everything, and again, doesn't seem to be dying necessarily, just still recovering, it would seem.
You know, to have a good time, don't you, love? I mean, we killed all these wankers that have done something to you, but what's going on? Also, where's my money? She
sort of encourages you, barely. She's struggling to speak really, but encourages that you maybe continue the conversation back at her place, not in a bow chicka wow wow kind of way.
Can we check what those dead dudes had on them before we bugger off?
If you want, make an investigation check.
Okay, well, they're looting. I'm going to help her back to the inner sanctum.
Okay.
Investigation.
I've got my loot.
Hadouken.
Ooh,
Oh, nice one.
that's not shit. Galvin succeeds in finding they've all got dirty underpants on. No, what you find on the so there were three of the assassins. One of them is already sort of being pilfered and dragged off into an alley by some like local, not hobos, but you know what I mean. There's already some. The one that was back here is sort of already been rifled through. But the two that you knocked out nearby, they each had a ring on the left hand, which is just a decorative gold ring with a spider logo on the what's it called, the top, the face.
Fucking spiders.
And each of the thieves have on them 300 gold.
Oh, nice.
And you find, and they each have a short sword and a dagger, and a pretty nice looking cloak. So 2 daggers, 2 short swords, 2 cloaks, 600 gold.
When you say cloak,
And 2 rings.
Pretty nice cloak.
Nice looking cloak.
I'd take the 600 and divide it by...
As in the rest of their armour looks sort of battle worn, but the cloak looks pretty immaculate, which is unusual.
Yeah, I'm going to divide it by 4 since our inflate out for today. If you flake out, you don't get any gold. It's simple.
Didn't flake out last episode though, did he? Episode? What the fuck am I calling it episodes for?
Episode 3.
We're watching too much Critical Role.
Well, unfortunately, but he's not here to share the spoils, so... Shocker!
Don't turn up, don't get loot.
Okay.
So 150 each, and I've got a pretty nice cloak. And
I don't need any other stuff. Demo, do you need any shit?
I've buggered off, I'm not there. But no, I don't.
Hey, dick face! Hey, dick face! Come on, what are you doing?
I'm not there. Sorry, I muted myself somehow, but I'm not there. I wandered off with Lyra to thingy. To her house.
Oh, they wandered off back to the house. Poof! Poof!
Right, so I'll pick up the rest of the stuff and follow where Demo went then.
Okay.
Make sure Demo doesn't do anything inappropriate to the unconscious bird.
I like joining in.
No, I can't. Mark hasn't fashioned me one yet, so I can sit there and stare. Like a dodgy cuckold or something, just like...
Like, let's make... Oh my god, are we going to make Boris a fucking strap-on?
No, he's already asked Galvin if he could create him a penis, so he can feel like a real boy. I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Okay then, so you gather your spoils and make your way back to the Circle Arcanum's sanctum with Lyra. You sort of set her down, and she's starting to recover. She's still a little bit shaken, but she's sort of conscious again and talking. Doesn't appear to be anything gone awry necessarily in the sanctum itself. It still looks largely untouched like it did the last time you came. So what you want to do?
Can we check the area just to make sure it's safe and there's no more assassins lurking around any corners? We're going to get fingered by.
Of course you can. Make an investigation check.
Fuck.
Seems pretty safe.
I'll say that. Just walk in and get decked by a trap.
I'm gonna ask Lyra if she's okay. She seems a bit shaken.
Yeah, so I mean, she explains that she's okay. I'm not going to do the voice. I've got no beer, so it's definitely not happening. So she explains that she's okay. Obviously, understandably be a little bit shaken. It's sort of starting to come back to her. So she explains that that two people entered the sanctum, which is unusual because there's wards, not traps necessarily, but there are sort of wards in place that generally makes that she would be aware if someone had come in, like she knew that you'd all come in, but she wasn't aware necessarily that these two had come.
Okay.
Now, what she did notice, however, when she met the two of them, were that they were seemingly disguised as wood elves, but part of her training and the warding that's in place in the sanctum allowed her to see that they were actually not wood elves; they were drow.
So they're not like just essentially white faced when we saw them. I thought the costumes were bad when we saw them.
What? The costume no, they weren't bad.
Yeah, when they looked like white faced drow.
No, they were the goblins that were dressed up as wood elves.
No, they were wood elves. They were drow dressed as wood elves that you met here. No, they weren't.
Were they?
They weren't bad costumes. You had to get pretty fucking close before you realised.
Yeah, we had to roll some decent checks.
I thought it was just like they painted their faces white.
No, they were. They
didn't like blackface much.
They were decent disguises. Yeah, they weren't in drow face.
What? They were
Wood elf face or wood elf face. Yeah, so she says the last thing she remembers was this couple entering the sanctum, through magical means appearing as wood elves, but she could see that they were actually drow. She describes one as being male, carrying two swords and a bow, some facial scarring and some still seemingly quite fresh or still healing wounds. And the other seemed to be a female, but was pretty quiet, didn't really say much. As she said, and as she approached them, the male let out like a smoky substance before running out, and she sort of chased them out into the streets, but then doesn't really remember anything after that.
Farted and ran out.
She got
pretty rooted. Pretty rude, that, isn't it?
How rude.
Won't be happy with that.
That's one word that comes to mind.
What, rude? Yeah.
So Lyra, down to business. We checked out Mickens Tower for you.
Man, that thing was a shit show.
There was like loads of traps and puzzles and shit, and Mickens.
You said puddles then. Puddles there.
There were lots of puddles.
Wait, I would say, Josh, is your character from the ghetto?
Puddles in Damo's pants, obviously.
Because she remembers the puzzles because she solved half of them for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's fine. Applied burnt in cold water.
And Meekin was doing some necromancy shit. Had summoned a wraith. We managed to kill his pet, but he eluded us.
I nearly killed him.
Yeah, so she
I nearly killed him. Killed him.
I mean, maybe it's up to you. I don't know whether you expect her to be surprised, but she doesn't seem to be all that surprised when you explain that he's been dabbling in necromancy. That you get the impression that was her suspicion all along. Where's my stuff? Where's my tings? Where's my tings?
I believe there was promise of 1,000 gold.
Hey, don't do this to me. It wasn't 1,000 gold, was it?
No, it was 2,000.
I was gonna say, on my notes, on my notes, I've got 1,000.
Oh, you're not. I thought you were just trolling me.
No.
I am.
I'm all over the place at the minute.
It was 6.
I mean, two's fine. I'm happy with 2.
It absolutely was
Tim
not.
was just gonna steal it and go get that fucking thing he wants.
We often get me gloves.
I'm prepared to settle at 1, but it absolutely was not 2. You lying little bastards.
Yeah, Mike, do you know that recaster page? You know it's gonna be bad when you click on the how to buy and it's all in Russian.
Yeah, so she sort of hobbles her way over to a small chest that they've got sort of sat. It's like under almost like not a bedside table, obviously, if it's downstairs. It's like a little unit that she's got. That's a little chest of gold that she passes to you, and if you choose to count it, there is sure enough 1,000 gold.
Nice. So,
1,000 gold each?
No.
Right. Don't pocket that demo.
Seems a bit stingy, that.
What are you on about?
Only 1,000 gold.
How much money have you got?
1,000 gold.
I've got 2k.
How the fuck do you have 2,000?
yeah, I mean, I've been stealing everything that's fucking nailed down, and I don't have that much money.
Who's got 2k gold?
I think Louis been fudging his figures.
I'm only on 7.
Oh, hang on, it might be.
Louis been adding extra bits.
Adding some zeros.
No, it's the actual figure is 2394. I might have the 4 might not meant to be there,
Oops, my finger slipped.
but I don't know.
More than 239. None of that really makes sense.
No, I don't get it.
Well, how much gold?
Then again, he hasn't spent any. Have the rest of you spent any?
I bought something pretty cool. Like I have definitely spent money.
Maybe you do only have 239 then.
I haven't spent anything yet.
You bought that javelin, didn't you?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so you probably only got 239 then. That makes more sense.
So we're splitting that 1k just between us 3 then? Or are we splitting it between 4? Just want to know how much I need to add onto my account.
Just 250 each. Since Aaron wasn't actually
I was just going to say, he's probably you probably have a reason for not giving Aaron stuff to that because he wasn't actually part of the party when you accepted the quest.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got 1,002 gold now.
Damok, get the fuck away from my pocket.
So many right pockets, so little time.
Slapping him to get away, like, go away.
Okay then.
Yeah, Lyra, I know you like you've got a bit of gold, and we'd like to help you. Would you like us to look into this matter for you? These dodgy characters turning up and assaulting you in your own house. Sounds like you need some protection.
Yeah, our pockets feel a bit light. We can always help.
She says, well, there's not really any more gold to give as yet.
Am I squaring or just to put in Demo's gooch?
Did you ask that question, Joss?
She sort of nervously giggles. Nervously like. Awkward giggle. Awkward.
Awkward acknowledgement is like, get the fuck away from me. So we've spoken to her. Do you want us to look into who these people were and why they were trying to attack you, or do you have any inclination why they were attacking you?
I didn't those spiders look like the ones from the necro net?
They did, yeah. They did, yeah.
It might have something to do with that.
We haven't mentioned that to her. Should we at least mention the fact that we've encountered all of those spiders outside of the tower, and they were the same ones which we fought here.
Okay. I mean, she sort of, she would know that sort of drow spiders, aren't all that uncommon of a combination, shall we say?
But drown undead spiders.
Yeah.
The undead spiders.
Yeah, the ones at the tower. Well, yeah, and these.
Yeah, because the necrotic wasn't working.
Yeah.
Gelbin's Healy thing.
The bigger ones were undead spiders. The little ones, and indeed the little ones that were these guys weren't necessarily undead, but the bigger ones seemed to be more resistant to necrotic damage, and they looked a bit like fucked up and shit. It's a scientific term. So she sort of,
did they look really ill and ugly?
none of you are trained in religion, are you? It's like let's let absentee boy. What's he got?
Absentee boy.
He might have. No, he doesn't have religion. He's religion modified. Fucking cleric. Oh, no, he's a druid. I'll let him off.
He's what?
He's a druid stroke cleric. Aaron.
Yeah, what you said his fucking intellect modifier is, but
It's 0, but his religion modifier is 0. But he's, in fairness to him, he's a druid stroke cleric, not a cleric, straight up.
yeah, religion's intelligence. Anyway.
Yeah, my religion's too.
Yeah.
I'm more religious than him. Jesus.
Go on, I'll go on, and I'll let a couple of you do a religion check if you want to try and just before she explains, she mansplains it to you. Chick-splains it.
Nope.
Oh, chick-splaining's worse because it's always wrong.
Whoa, controversial.
Oh man, could you imagine if I actually thought what I just said?
Gelbin, being the little nerdy bookworm that you grew up as, you recall reading during your occasional stint into, reading about the gods and religion, etc. You will recall that Drow generally worship Lolth, which is Lolth, which is she's sort of a former elf god, now drow deity, one of the betrayer gods, who is sort of associated with spiders. She herself, more recent avatars that she's taken on have been like half spider, half woman.
Oh dear.
And yeah, there's a lot like Quelaag actually. A bit less demonic than Quelaag, a bit more strictly speak, like normal spider stroke woman, not massive hell fiery spider stroke woman. And you'll also recall, even though I don't think any of you have remembered, and it really upsets me, that one of the assassins shouted for the Dark Mother as they attacked you, and the Dark.
I'm excused from that. I was inebriated.
Yeah, well, it's not an excuse. It's your own fault. But you also tie that name to Lolth. The Dark Mother is one of the titles that people use to refer to Lolth.
Great, so we're going to be fighting a half spider, half woman. That's going to be fantastic.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, the betrayer gods were defeated and sealed away. It's been, millennia since any of them actually had any sort of
that just reminds me of 3 when you
physical presence. Yeah, physical presence in the world. I mean, that's not to say they can't do, but you would know as a denizen of this land that generally there hasn't really been a sighting of any of the betrayer gods. Not a sighting, you know what I mean? They don't really have a great deal of influence anymore. It's not to say they don't still have worshippers, which clearly they do. But generally speaking, you don't really hear of, the influence of the betrayer gods the same way as you do, the other gods.
The mainstream gods.
The main bros, yeah.
The non-hips, the gods for people who aren't hipsters.
That's right. Or evil fucks.
Is there any chance I can get incendiary arrows from my longbow, by the way? Just if we're going to find them fucking spiders.
You can try and find some.
I'm just gonna find a brazier and just attach it to my chest.
I'll make you a loving warm heart.
Liquid magma.
Okay, so she sort of concurs with what Gelbin explains to you that, I mean, the undead side of things is a little bit on generally Lol's thing. You know, she's kind of like demonic at times, but it's just very much like a deity worshipped by the Drow that has an association with spiders, but not necessarily the undead. So she ponders whether that might be something more to do with the, you know, what Mikan was up to, and she's sort of a little bit shocked and taken aback by the prospect of, you know, Mikan perhaps being allied with Lolth worshipping Drow. Not that there's any confirmation of that, but the fact that, you know, you were attacked by undead spiders next to his tower where he's carrying out necromancy, and then suddenly seemingly followers of Lolth attack you in the streets in broad daylight. It's a little bit disconcerting. So she, you know, again, she apologizes, but she doesn't have any more gold to give necessarily. She explains that she's going to be making some inquiries about the local Drow, and obviously, I'm guessing one of you confesses that you've come across Drow parading as wood elves.
White-faced Drow.
Already, not white-faced Drow.
I even knew one of them personally.
Very well disguised Drow until you got up close and personal and started bashing at them. That's when you realised they were Drow. So, no, not whiteface. Yeah, it's not like Superman and Clark Kent, you know. Pair of glasses and a wiggly quiff.
Can I identify this pretty nice cloak?
Do you have identifier?
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah.
How the fuck does Damok do all your identifying then?
Because I only put it on when we did that long rest, and I were able to change me fucking spells again. Because we only had one long rest.
Can you change your spells on long rest?
Yeah. I'm like a cleric spells. That's normal. I can change them. Apart from my cantrips, can't change them. I can change them when I level up, but my other spells I can just change.
Interesting.
Rest.
Okay.
And I put it on last time, I just haven't used it yet.
Okay then.
But I have to do it as a ritual because I don't have any spell slots left.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lyra sort of suggests that she needs a bit of time to inquire with a few of her contacts and try and find a bit more information on, you know, what on earth would bring the Drow, first of all, to her, because she can't really see any reason why there would be any connection to her, or indeed why and then mention to them that there've been a little bit of meddling further south where you've come from, which again is a little bit new. I mean, Drow are absolutely, you know, they're evil. There's very few Drow that are sort of part of society or could be considered anything other than evil. But also a bigger concern is that they generally stick to, you know, the underground and the underdark. They're sort of very unfond of sunlight, generally speaking. So to see them not only out in the day but attacking people in the day. I mean, you will not. Well, will you have noticed? Yeah, you were rifling through the corpses of the assassins. The assassins that attacked you weren't actually Drow. They were seemingly human.
Were they Ooman?
They seemed to be.
Damn Umis.
He didn't pay a great deal of attention to them and buggered off. So they seemed to be human.
One of them got dragged down the alleyway by bums.
This is true. We had no chance to identify his body. He did.
So yeah, so she explains that she's going to need a little bit of time.
Well,
to make some inquiries, and
we're staying over at the Prancing Donkey if you need our services for anything else. I'll throw her a wink.
Not quite as awkwardly as the last time, as when somebody talked about crotch scrying orbs. But she acknowledges the wink without really. There's no girlish giggle or going red or anything. She's a little bit weirded out by it, but still mostly just relieved that everything's okay, and she's still sort of coming to and a little bit concerned about the connotations of what's just happened.
Hey, you should next time, Damo. You should ask her what that cloth you have smells like.
I don't know if the scrying of smell or vision.
Okay then. So what do you want to do? How's the tunes gone? They weren't on repeat.
I think we might need a rest because I burned all my spell slots when.
I also want all my rages back.
You probably also got some exhaustion. I imagine you did a little bit of reckless attacking.
I didn't do any frenzying.
Oh, did you not? Okay.
Yeah, I need to recover my arcane shot second window.
That's a lie, that actually. I'm not sure. I actually might have been.
Pretty sure you did because you were making more than one attack.
Yeah.
You have to be frenzied to make more than one attack.
Until we level up.
Are we having a short rest here, or are we going back to the pub and having a rest there?
Going back to pub.
Yeah, I mean, there's no beds for you here. You know,
I don't need a bed. I can just stand in the corner.
There are 2 beds in this building, and one of them is Lyra's, which you're
And
absolutely not. Which you're absolutely not welcome to share. You get the impression.
Oh, well, they're going back to the pub. I'm gonna go to this. What time of day is it? Is it day or is it night? I can't remember.
I'm just trying to remember. You didn't sleep, did you? You got back, and it was sort of late afternoon, I think, sort of 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm gonna go to.
You've got a few hours yet. You know, there's still plenty. There's shopping time. There's time to go and make a few errands before you need to go and start getting ready for bedding down, etc. So you've got some time.
Is there any workspace in Lyra's fucking place?
What kind of workspace?
My kind of workspace.
No.
Fuck.
It's absolutely an arcane sanctuary. Nothing. No metalworking, engineering types.
I want to go find a shithole, or not a shithole necessarily, an area that I might be able to use some form of fucking smithing stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Fucking hell, Mark the Orc.
Fuck off.
13. I mean, it takes you a while. You sort of head over towards where the black point you were. He sort of. Well, I mean, you end up finding your way back to the blacksmith ultimately after looking around a little bit confused. You sort of consider maybe going and just asking him if you can borrow some of his equipment or use some of his facilities, which he offers to let
Basically,
you do.
You did a John Travolta meme where you just stood there and looked through a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, he says you can use the facilities for 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll pawn you up some coins. Oh shit! I'm not adding extra zeros like that.
So what are you trying to build? What you want to?
Just trying to modify my shield, so it's like a bit of a retractable one.
What?
So it like folds away almost, if that makes sense.
To what end?
What do you mean?
To what end? What are you trying to do? Just for cosmetics, or are you trying to get some sort of advantage?
So, so I can essentially go between one-handed and two-handed of my longsword easier.
Okay. Can you not do that mechanically?
I don't know. I thought it took an.
Or do you mean you want to try and? I'm pretty sure you can make a two-handed. Still benefit from your shield, can't you?
You've got to get rid of your shield. So like you can drop it for free, but it takes an action like to pick it back up.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be quite an advantage. That's going to take quite a bit of work. So let's say make a tinkering check to start with. So it'll probably cost you about 250 gold worth of materials. But then these materials would last you for your trial and error and working towards crafting. I mean, this isn't going to be something that you can make in one go, probably.
Yeah.
But you can start working on it. So knock another 250 gold off, and then if you make a tinkering check. Okay. I mean, you successfully managed to bash together a few bits of sort of brackets and rails and stuff that you sort of envisage being used to slide the shield sort of up and down out of the waves. You're mostly trying to do you're going to assemble like a bracket to affix it to your forearm rather than your hand, and then some sort of mechanism to slide it up and down so that you can sort of withdraw it to free up your hand to make attacks better, and then extend it again to give you a bit more protection. So you manage to bodge together a little bit of a bracket that will at least you're confident that you can fix it to your arm, but you haven't really made a great deal of progress in terms of some sort of mechanism to retract and extend it out. But you're still going to be in a situation where if you want to be making two-handed attacks, you're going to have to lose the protection of. You don't have to put it away, but you just lose the protection of it. You won't gain the benefits from it just yet if you choose to make a two-handed attack.
Yeah.
So it's strapped to your forearm, but you're not yet in a position where you're going to be able to, after making a two-handed attack, quickly extend the shield out again and get any kind of extra protection from it.
Yeah. And can I identify that cloak as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the cloak, you took one from the thief. It's a cloak of protection. Gives you +1 AC. Is it protection or protection +1? I can never remember.
I think cloak of protection is the standard one.
And then +1 gives you +2, which is confusing, isn't it?
There is.
Yeah, it's so you get +1 to your AC and +1 to your save.
Cool. Well, I will have that by all means. Just need someone to add it.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Okay, and while Gelbin's doing that, I am going to use my disguise kit to disguise myself, go to the centre of town, try and set up a little market store with all them stolen magic vials, but I've got a cunning plan.
Okay. Alright then, so
there's my disguise kit.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool, yeah, okay then. So
blood elixir.
You're pretty confident that you've disguised yourself quite well. You don't even look like a hobgoblin. You're pretty sure you pass for a commoner.
So in the centre of town, I've got all my vials out. I pick up one of the empty ones and I start giving speeches along the lines of, if you've got trouble in the downstairs department, drink one of my elixirs and it'll get you right back on track. You'll be able to sort your misses out in no time at all. Just one little swig, I cast minor illusion on an empty vial so it looks full. I chug it and then wait a few minutes, point towards my crotch, cast minor illusion again and make it look massive. And go, it just works!
Make a sleight of hand check.
That is
the rogue is awake. Yeah, okay.
Well
you're pretty sure nobody notices.
For the low price, 15 gold each. You're not going to get it anywhere in town. Secret recipe.
You've gathered a little bit of interest. You've got sort of one guy who's probably, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s. Looks like a bit of a dweeb. Clearly no self-confidence whatsoever, and clearly looks absolutely amazed at what's just happened and what he's just seen, and you can see him, you can almost read it on his face that he's like, I'm going to finally get a date. I mean, he's absolutely interested. What vials have you laid out?
I've laid them all out. All 14 of them.
What colours were they?
I don't know, I just took them all, whatever colours they were.
How long have you had this in the plan for?
Literally about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, damn.
I didn't have it planned.
These are vials from the tower.
Yeah, I just took them all.
I planned on you all getting frustrated and either trying to throw them at people and they do nothing, or trying to drink them and they do nothing.
No, I've drunk a few and they did nothing, so I thought, fuck it, we'll take them and just sell them. Glass bottles have got to be worth something.
There's a couple of pink ones, a couple of blue ones, a couple of purple ones.
David, your creativity is insane.
So he approaches and sort of nervously like, which one do you recommend?
Depends what you're after, buddy. If you're after something rather large and impressive like this, then I suggest the pink one.
Yeah, and he sort of nervously but obviously stares down at your crotch again where you made your impressive display, and he's like, that's what I want.
He's like, oh, you want the pink one then? That's 15 gold. Can't get it anywhere else.
He says, I'll take 2.
Oh, wonderful. I hand them over.
He hands over the 30 gold, takes away the 2 vials, and he sort of, it's finally going to happen for And he wanders off all chuffed with himself.
That is definitely John if I've ever heard of
No, I think I'm going to
For
say
the
it
sake,
sounds
no, you
like...
should have said. No, you should have said.
I am
for the sake of
I am content with my purchase. For the sake of purposes, I'll take 2.
For the sake of purposes, I'm going to get a date.
Are there any other marks in the crowd, or
There's another guy who was sort of waiting for you to finish with that guy. Now this is an older chap, and I'm talking like 60s, 70s. No, I mean he looks well for his age. He's not like hobbling about or anything. There's no like walking aids or anything like that. You know, he looks pretty good for his age. But certainly interested in perhaps improving his performance. Let's say no, you know, nothing like the same as the previous character you spoke to. There's a bit more to this guy. Just you maybe surmise that he's a little just wanting to spice things up, perhaps.
and for you, sir, that want to improve one's performance in the bedroom, eh? Give the good lady something special, eh? Yeah, that's the blue vow you want. 20 gold apiece, you know, it can last for hours.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. And he sort of, you get the impression as you're giving your spiel, he's starting to look a little bit suspicious. But you know, you finish off, and he sort of, okay, yeah. So he agrees to take. He only wants 1. He'll take 1 for now. He's still a little bit, you know, not convinced, but he's prepared to part with 20 gold for the possibility of a raunchy night.
Well, I'm moving on, sir. You know, if you only want the 1, it's a one-time deal. You won't be able to find them again. I'm off to Sabina tomorrow. So, you know, it's one for all.
Make a persuasion check. Wow, he's on fire tonight. We're less than a 15 yet.
Well, apart from that first nat 1.
Yeah, okay. I forgot. Forgot about that. Yeah, okay. He agrees to. He sort of reluctantly agrees to take 2 for 40 gold.
Nice. At this point, I feel like I'm pushing my luck trying to pack up and and Scarpa.
Okay.
Before the guards come and bash it.
I like that. That was good.
I mean, I don't have a license or anything, so yeah, I'm off.
I enjoyed that. That was good. Okay. So what's everybody else doing? Well, Damok's off. Selling. They're not even placebos because you can't even drink them. They just disappear.
Yep.
So it's even worse than a placebo.
Well, I can't buy anything because I don't have enough gold as of yet, so I'll probably just head back to the boozer.
Anybody else?
Can I try and make a little brazier? Like, not brazier. I fucking hell, that would be something very...
Brazier.
I want to make Joss a brazier. No, not a brazier. Like a little fucking...
A little bazaar. A little market
Actually,
stall.
Fire cup.
Can I go and try and find somewhere to buy some different, like, can you get different standard arrows, or is it just...
Yeah, of course you can.
Can I go and try and find some different arrows?
Sure, make an investigation check. I mean, you don't need to make an investigation check. You know where the sort of the weaponsmiths and the armor smiths and stuff are.
Yeah.
So you probably, you would be savvy enough to assume that that'll be where you start.
Would that then, if I got different arrows, would then we have to add different profiles to my thing?
We'll see. We'll just see what they are and then decide whether we just manually remember to add it on or whether we go and make a pro. It all depends. A lot of it's going to be on how many. Realistically, early on, you're probably not going to be able to afford hundreds of them, so we might as well just do it manually. But later on, if you find yourself in a situation where you can buy arrows plus 2 or whatever en masse,
yeah,
then we'll worry about making a profile for it when it gets to the point where you're going to be doing it like every shot.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I go to find the weaponsmiths.
Okie dokie. So you enter. I forgot the fucking name again, man. I really need to start writing this shit down. What was it called? I'm really sorry.
I've got
Oh,
Vincent's Unstoppable Objects.
Vincent's Unstoppable Objects. That was the armor smith, I'm pretty sure. And then there was a chick, a dwarf birds. Vincent's Immovable Objects, and then Such a Body's Unstoppable Force, wasn't it? Something really cheap and nasty like that. Give me a sec. Whoops. Nearly read out a spoiler then.
Oh dear.
Because I know
It's
how
good thing you
invested
didn't, isn't it?
I know how invested you all are in my story.
Immersion.
Stop it. Stop spoiling it.
Oh no, that was it. Sorry, yeah. So it was Unstoppable Objects, which was Vincent, and that was the weapon, and then it was Erdanta, was the female dwarf. Erdanta, Erdanta's armory. Okay, then you go back to
The elvish guy was the one with the bow shop, wasn't
that was the weapon shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere? Sorry.
Go on.
Is there anywhere that I can potentially go to practice some javelin throwing?
Make an investigation check.
Just fucking go outside and lob it at trees.
Yeah, but the locals might have an issue with that.
Aim at the locals then.
I don't think Oz would care.
Nice.
There we go.
As if there wasn't one before, but now there is. Inquiring around, you managed to find your way to it's sort of like a barracks. Obviously, you're not allowed in the barracks, but there's a bit of a training area on the outside that you. Fortunately, it's a quiet day. You somehow managed to convince one of the guards to let you use one of the little archery targets. You know, it's safe. There's a 20-30 foot wall behind, solid wall behind it, so there's not really any risk of you launching it over at anybody. So they they'll let you practice with your javelins, chucking them at an archery target.
Thanks, mate.
Doesn't really do anything other than for roleplay. But that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's not Skyrim where I can just throw shit at a target.
You ain't getting plus 3 to hit if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I know that. I just wanted to fucking. I don't know. I just fancy dicking around whilst these guys are fucking dicking around.
Right, just bear with me, Joss. I'm just trying to find the prices of some special arrows.
Yeah, no problem.
Fucking hell, some of the poses of these new Necro models are really cool. I've been building quite a few. I might turn my camera on afterwards.
Put some pants on.
My pants are on. I can promise you that. Demo, how many people are watching?
8.
Do they fancy a bit of,
penis?
So unrated, like OnlyFans kind of content.
Some free OnlyFans.
some of my free OnlyFans content.
I mean, they might, but I don't think Twitch will.
Yeah, yeah, but all Twitch. All right, okay, yeah. So you're inquiring about some special arrows or non-standard arrows.
Mm-hmm.
So it explains that magical arrows aren't really his thing, but he does have higher quality arrows that he can offer you. So I mean, standard arrows we're sort of ignoring, and we'll just say that because I think standard arrows are like a gold for 20, so it's largely irrelevant anyway.
Oh my!
But what the fuck was that? Sounded like you just
his asshole break.
Like he suffocated a duck. So yeah, so he sells. He has 2. Real life, he has +1 and +2 arrows. Obviously, he describes them as like a fine arrow and an exquisite arrow, for lack of a better way of putting it. So the +1 arrows are 25 gold, and the +2 arrows are 100 gold each.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And essentially, what they do is they give you for the attack you make with them.
You cut out them when you were just about to say the
so a +1 arrow gives you +1 to hit when you use it, and a +2 arrow gives you +2 to each.
Basically, it's +1 to attack and damage, or +2 to attack and damage.
Fuck's sake.
You need to buy a new fucking microphone. It's shit.
It can't be my microphone. It never fucking does this the rest of the week, does it? It only does it on
weird.
Friday.
It's like it's not picking up certain things. It's bizarre.
Fucking hell, man. Right, I'm going to stick it in my mouth, so you'll have to deal with me.
Oh my god.
Looking at it. Is
Yeah,
that right?
Put it in my butthole.
In my mouth. Yeah, so the +1s are 25 gold each, +2s are 100 gold each.
Yeah, the thing is, you cut out when you're speaking, but we can hear all your fucking keyboard clacking.
The delete button. In stock, he has 20 +1 arrows in stock and only 10 +2s at present.
I'll buy 10 +1s.
10 +1s, 250 joys.
Yeah, I'll buy 10.
Okie dokie.
I've just done my gold.
I'm trusting you all to manage your own gold.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Don't be adding zeros on that, Louis.
Oh my god, mate.
Do you want me to buy some more arrows or not? Do you know, like standard arrows?
I'm not worried about that. I'll sort of food and general ammo. I'm not asked about. We'll just with the amount of gold you're getting at the minute, it's so negligible. I'll make you'll have to manage special arrows like this, but just general ammunition. If you're just making an attack using your weapon and arrow, we'll just ignore it.
So if I say that if I'm going to fire an arrow +1, then
as long as you make
yes,
as long as you.
And then what we'll do is we'll do it automatically off the thing.
Well, for now, we'll just. In fact, with that, you can probably. It's showing as equipped anyway, so we'll probably have to unequip that. And untick use as a resource. I'll just take them off. For now, we'll do it manually, but if you get to the stage where you're carrying hundreds of them and that's your standard attack always uses them, then we'll add it automatically into your profile. So for now, we'll just have to remember when you're using one of your arrows.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Until you get to the stage where you've got so many that it's pretty negligible, and then we'll set it up to automatically add them.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. And we'll just say Emlyn's just aimlessly following one of you around by society. Not amazed by society, because he's sort of he is a city dwelling druid.
Well, he could chill with me, watching me throw javelins at her.
He's more interested in this. Unfortunately, he'd be devastated that he missed Damok ripping people off, selling magical cock-extending Viagra. But we'll just say he followed Gelbin because he was curious about what he was trying to work on.
After that, I'll head back to the pub. Wait till everyone else gets there.
Which pub?
The something donkey, whatever.
The prancing donkey.
Something donkey.
Prancing donkey. Good old Jameson. He'll sort us out.
Yeah, that's the one. Prancing donkey.
I'm glad Damo's making notes. He's got better notes than me.
I heard him say it before. I remembered it. I just couldn't remember the prancing bit.
That's cool. So are you all as it sort of evening falls? Are you all making your way back to the prancing donkey? I still don't know why I wrote ghosters above the two in names. I haven't got a fucking clue. I'm just gonna cross it out. It ain't gonna come back to me. Ghosters. Fuck knows. Okay.
So anyone else doing anything?
I'm going back to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made your way back to the prancing donkey.
I also join up as well from Arch from.
Cool. Resting your wanking arm, your Popeye arm. You're gonna go on.
Spear chucking.
Do you only use one arm? You have to be careful if you only use one arm. You're gonna start developing a Popeye arm.
You end up like Quagmire.
Like Quagmire, yeah. What?
Beat me by 1 second.
Okay, so you make your way. You all gather your way back over the course of an hour. We'll say it's sort of 6-7 o'clock in the evening. The sun's just going down. You make your way back to the prancing donkey. There's a little band on playing. The standard sort of thing you see in. It's not a shitty inn, but it's a shitty tavern rather. It's just the sort of standard tavern you see. There's a little bit of a band on. They're all right. There's quite a few people in. You know, busy town this time of night. You're not really surprised to see that there's quite a lot of patrons in. So, what you want to do?
I'm going to go up to the bar.
Mm-hmm. And Jameson, the same fella that you met last time you were in here, is behind the bar.
All right, mate. Could I get a vodka Red Bull, please?
He looks confused. Doesn't recognise that. I've told you before, we do stellar art in. You want a vodka Red Bull? Because they don't exist in this world.
You were getting one of fucking Damok's fucking amazing.
No. Could I get?
If you want a Ruski monster, they exist.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna start playing like a proper orc. Could I get a pint of grog?
Grog, they absolutely do, and it only costs you 10 silver.
Oh
Even that seems expensive actually for just grog, doesn't it? Which is essentially just the swill that's left over after they pour proper pints. They'll get dumped back in a barrel and then served out again.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Again, well, for the most part, the cost of drinks is largely irrelevant. You know, that'll change if it start talking about big fancy things that you want to use as part of the game. But generally, just a few beers. The cost is pretty negligible in reality. So,
is the standard dice game ongoing? There's usually a bit of gambling going on in this place.
Oh yeah. There's a couple of guys at a table playing dice.
Are they up to no good?
How do they look? They just look like
We call it trouble in the neighbourhood.
In the hood. Yeah. I got a one little fella. My mum got scared.
It's not a particularly rowdy game necessarily. There's three guys sat at a table playing some dice.
I'm going to sidle up to them and inquire what the wager is at the moment.
Okay, you sidle up. Now, I mean, this is not the fanciest pub in town, so you're not really surprised to find that they're all really excited about the pot of 5 gold at the moment. So you get the impression this is pretty special. They're really quite excited at the prospect of winning this 5 gold pot, and they're all. They all seem to be heavily invested.
5 gold pot, I'm going to take it from them.
Maybe
I'm not.
You're going to attempt to steal the pot?
No, I'm using my dice. I'm going to try and, I'm playing the game.
Oh, right, sorry, you're joining the game. Okay, whoa, we don't roll D20s in this game. Oh, you've got your cheated dice.
I've got my cheated dice, yeah.
Right, we will have to do that then, won't we?
Which failed miserably.
And for a loaded dice.
So the buy-in is a gold at this point.
Yeah.
And with a 9, you do not win.
Ah, damn.
Double
or quits, lad.
I mean, they're all pretty excited about this. So they will all each add another gold. So that will put the pot up to 10.
Hey Boris, are you in? Are you in on this one?
No, I'm just gonna sit down on a table behind and watch the chaos unfold.
Fucking Boris, Jesus!
Yeah,
you can't get the friends these days.
Such a wet blanket, isn't it?
Orzog, are you joining in? Come on, Orzog.
Nah, I'm not good at gambling, mate.
You don't have to be good.
Lose.
You just gotta be lucky, pal. You just gotta be lucky.
Nah,
you mean?
Always lose. Last time someone took money off me, I caved his skull in.
Gelbin, were you interested, or is it just me?
The other 3 guys who were sort of.
As he says that, I'm just going to turn and start pretending to work on Felix.
So the other 3 guys you play with, as Orzog describes what happened to the last guy who took money from him, they all now being really invested in this game. And are looking pretty scared and also relieved that he's decided not to join in the game.
Don't worry about him, he's a pussycat.
You get the impression this is really important to them and they really want to win, but they don't want their heads caving in.
Pussycat? First time I met Boris, I fucking punched him. Really hard.
Yeah, but you're lovely on the inside, that's all that counts.
So it's just you and the rest of them. 13 doesn't win either.
I'm here all night, lads, if you want to keep going.
You can see a couple of them are starting to look a little bit nervous now. And the guy, it's actually the same guy who's won. They're not well. He's won. He's rolled highest out of the last few rounds, and he's sort of starting to look a little bit like he's ready for cutting and running. So he make a persuasion check.
I was going to say, I was just going to go one last round and I'll get the beers in. How about that?
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage. You don't need it. It's fine. Okay, you can tell he's got that gambler. He's in. He keeps winning. He's confident, so he's going for another. So another 1 gold each, bringing the pot to 14.
Jesus Christ! I want a new dice.
Even with your cheating dice.
Damn, you don't have any luck.
I'm going to complain that the dice is loaded and steal the guy's dice out of his hand and roll his dice. Nope. It was nearly a 19.
Okay. So,
you wasted all your luck on selling the bloody fake Viagra.
Damn it.
It still made him a lot more money than this would have made him.
True.
And at that, he sort of, he he excitedly backs out and takes his 14 gold pot.
I go over to...
Still waiting for his drink, though.
Yeah, I go over to the bar and get everyone a pint of grog apart from myself. I get myself a nice artist.
Stellar artist. Okay, and he thanks you and he shares the drink with you and then quickly leaves with what you imagine is probably a month's worth of wages for this guy. That's the impression you get with how excited he is at the prospect of winning 14 gold.
Did we buy rooms for the week here or not? I can't remember.
No. You'd need to book. You need to inquire about and pay for rooms again.
I'm going to saunter up Jameson and go, Jameson, me old buddy, me old pal. What kind of discount have we got if I buy like a week? I've got some plans. I need rent for lodgings for a week.
Okay.
Is your disguise still on, by the way?
It is, yeah.
Might want to take it off, just in case.
It just lasts indefinitely if it's a disguise kit.
It's a disguise kit, it's not a spell.
That 26, you can keep that as long as you can, aren't you? Whatever the fuck you're on, 23. Yeah, so, I mean, he looks a little bit confused. He doesn't recognise you. But he explains that if you want to book a room per night, it's 5 gold a night, but for the week, it's only 20.
And how many people can you fit in a room?
Standard rooms have 3 beds, or rather 2 beds and like a seating area that can be used as a makeshift bed.
Or for me, I can just sit in the corner and stare at people.
Yeah.
So we need 2 rooms then for everyone.
Weird Sentinel robot friends that.
Just.
But yeah, I'm going to.
And he offers, if you want to book 2 rooms for the week, he offers to do that for 35 gold for you rather than 40.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like a deal. By the way, sometimes it might not be me who comes to the room. It might be my mate. He's like a hobgoblin. He's a bit blue. He looks a bit weird, but he might be taking my place sometimes.
He basically explains that you'd have the keys anyway. People don't have to check in and check out as long as there's no trouble and no issue in the rooms. It doesn't really matter who's using it. You're renting the key for the week.
I give it the old Mr. Burns. Excellent. And take the key.
And at that, he hesitates a little bit before actually letting go of the key, but does so regardless because you paid.
So how much is that each? What, 7 gold each?
No, I've tricked you because I'm in disguise, so you don't know it's me.
Okay. Oh, we do know it's you.
I mean, they probably
given the fact you just talk to us all.
Yeah, but does a disguise kit? It doesn't disguise your voice, does it?
It doesn't know.
No, so they would know it's you, but even though nobody else does.
Yeah, and you called us all by name.
Indeed.
Yeah, you did, actually.
I sure
Yeah,
did.
but I mean, at first you look up and some random weirdo is calling you by name, but you recognise because he wasn't really making any effort to mask his voice.
I was not.
And of course, he was trying to dash shock people. So you were confident.
Should have just said in the middle of it, "Why are you wearing a disguise?"
Well, what I'm going to do is while I'm upstairs in the room, I'm going to finish my beer, and then I'm going to plant that cutting of the pew flower using the fine compost that I stole as well from the mage tower.
Okay.
And leave it. Is there a windowsill in one of these rooms? I'm hoping so.
Yeah. There's a windowsill in both in each room.
So I'm going to plant the cutting in the pint glass and leave that in the window.
Okay.
In the pint glass.
The pew flower. Okay, yeah. So you take your pint glass up, finish it off, Swill it out. Do you swill it out, or do you want the plant to drink the beer?
Yeah, I can get some nutrients from it. There's got to be something in the bottom of it.
Okay. You fill it up with the compost that you stole from the mage's house and plant the pew flower. Okay. On the windowsill, no problem.
And then I'm going to go to bed. But before that, I'm going to set a little trap because I've got trap parts. I'm going to set a trap around the flower in case someone tries to fuck with my flower.
Just specifically around the flower.
Yeah,
Okay.
just around the flower.
Make a dexterity check. Okay. I mean, you set a trap up around. You confident it will protect your flower, or at least what do you set it to do if it triggers?
It's going to be just like a mouse trap, so it's just going to trap the fingers.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So no big explosion, right? It's just
No, nothing fancy. I don't want to damage your flower.
Try and trap any fingers that will near your flower. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's everybody else doing for the rest of the evening?
I'm just gonna go sit in one of the rooms and go for a long rest.
Okay.
But during my long rest, I'm going to dick about with my infusions
Okay.
and change my battle axe to my shield.
What?
Or instead of giving the +1 to my battle axe, I'm going to use my armor one for the shield.
Oh, okay.
One for weapons and one for armors, and
Okay.
then one for
Right. So
not
you,
needing to reload.
yeah. Okay. So your axe no longer uses your.
Yeah, and I'm not actually using my axe anyway because I'm.
No, I know. But your sword also doesn't use your intelligence modifier.
Dan,
No, the
do you
sword
know-
does 'cause it's magic.
Because it's magic, I thought all magic weapons use your intelligence.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I thought it was only the ones that you infuse.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Cool.
It's a battle
If you think so.
thing.
Dan, on a long rest, do you recover all your hit points?
You get all your hit points, all your abilities back, and you recover half of your
Hit dice.
dice. Half of the ones that you've used.
I only use one.
Maybe you get that back then. It's-
Yeah, back up to full.
Did Aaron use any? Yeah, so he gets one back.
Depends how pissed off you are with him, Dan.
No, he's still going to get the benefit of a rest. Mostly because you're probably going to need your healer to. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe this is the shopping episode. Or we're just going to talk for the next hour and a half. Although then again, if the talking is Damok flogging his special Viagra, I'm okay with that. Particularly if he keeps rolling like that. Maybe with a few fuck ups. Okay, cool. So everybody's going to rest then. So if you do in fact I can do a long rest. Don't know whether that worked.
It did, yep.
Cool.
It doesn't reset my rages for some reason.
That's strange.
You've got to make a separate elongated macro to reset them.
Fuck
but
that.
I've got one on mine I can just copy and paste and bring it over for next
Yeah, if
time.
you don't mind when you get a chance, but don't worry about it just yet.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's like it's no effort for me to just go up to it and be like and just reset.
And for as a barbarian, that's like you rage. I think rages are the only thing that you need to track anyway, and then your exhaustion points. But do you track your exhaustion points on your character sheet?
Yeah, there's an exhaustion level just underneath.
I've not
hit
been
dice.
tracking. I've just been mentally tracking whether I have
So
one or
you
2
can-
points.
You can do it there, and it tells you exactly what it does as well when you change the level.
The hit dice, did you say?
Just below hit dice. Well, on mine I've got an exhaustion level box. Maybe it's an option you've got to turn on.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Hit die.
Yeah, literally just under the hit dice and the death saves, I've got an exhaustion level box. Maybe I've turned that on an option.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know what.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
show exhaustion tracking.
Yeah, and when you change it to like 1 or 2, it tells you what the effect is.
Cool. Right. I put it on for you now anyway, Louis, but we put it at 0.
Yeah, I saw you do it.
Cool. Okay then. So you all rest for the night.
Yes.
No disturbances, as Sentinel Joss will tell you in
Nothing.
his fucking resting mode, charge up mode.
Hmm.
I'm gonna check on my flowers. Does it seem to be
Does he make
taking-
the noises of a dial-up modem?
I mean, it's firmly in the soil. It's standing up. Seems okay. Obviously, you don't notice any change yet, but it ain't wilted and died yet.
Nice. Does it need watering?
The soil's not too damp. I mean, it's. Did you water it last night?
No, I didn't. Well, when I set it up, you put water in a cutting. Obviously.
Joss,
Not a
Yes.
lot.
what's your operating system?
Windows 95,
Windows 12.
Windows XP.
12 BC.
Windows 12 BC.
It's on 3.1.
Yeah, I mean the soils is the composty soily stuff. It's a little bit damp. I don't know. You
Smells
maybe
a bit,
want to
yeah.
just give it a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give it a little bit.
You're certainly not at any risk of waterlogging it or anything if you just give it another splash. Okay then. So you all wake up in the morning, sort of. What time do you wake?
up in the morning.
AM?
feeling
It was pretty-
fine.
It's pretty early that you went to bed. So you wake up at sort of 6-ish. Oh, what do you do?
Go and get some breakfast.
Breakfast.
So you all head down for breakfast.
Breakfast. I'm
And
trying to do
down
the meme.
before any of you sat at the table, you see Emily looking almost orgasmic over the array of mush. Convince the staff to bring out for him all the different shapes and sizes and different ways, the different cooking methods, etc. And he's just, yeah, you're pretty taken aback by just how excited he is about these mushrooms.
Bit of a fan of mushrooms.
What?
He's a bit of a fan of mushrooms.
He's obsessed.
He loves a good mushroom.
If you like mushrooms so much, why don't you go and marry them?
He looks like he's partially made.
Yeah,
of
he sort of, yeah, he looks at you see him like gaze off distance like he's contemplating it and sort of get the impression he thinks that's not a bad idea.
I could fuck a mushroom.
He's a druid, so that generally nature is they're all tree huggers, aren't they?
They're all.
What
they're
little
all
do we know, he's actually got mushrooms growing inside his shell.
Yeah, moldy as fuck.
Nah, I don't know. The thing is, Aaron is Leonardo, isn't he? He's a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
Yeah.
Right, so we have breakfast. Well, they have breakfast, I don't.
Breakfast!
So who actually? Right. So who looted the duties? Because I didn't put all the things on your character sheets.
Me.
I did.
You looted one, did you?
Yeah.
I found it. I found.
Oh,
fuck
so
all.
you put them on dagger shots or spider ring, cool.
Yeah.
And just.
Oh, who wants to see some
Hey,
peng?
man.
peng
Thanks a lot
ass
for the raid,
models?
buddy. How's it going, man? I'm a player this evening. I'm not
Yeah.
dungeon mastering. Oh, thanks a lot for the raid. Hope you had a good
He's
stream,
playing,
buddy.
bro. Cool. Right. So you're all sat about eating breakfast. Anything you want to do before? Yeah.
What do we need to do? Do we need to go speak to Lyra again?
Well, she said that you left telling her to let you know if she needed anything else. She just said that she.
Well,
I mean,
let's go find
gave-
one of the notice boards then for a job.
She gave the impression that she wasn't like she was looking for weeks. You sort of left under the impression that she would probably be get in touch with you at some point today with an update.
Should we go have a look at maybe the notice boards, or do we need to go shopping again? Even though we did some yesterday.
Money to go shopping.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So as you're all finishing up your meal for the morning and preparing
Brunch.
to leave, you all seemingly at the same simultaneously feel this little tickle in the back of your head before you receive a message that you know to be from Lyra. Lyra's, but you sort of all establish shortly afterwards that she was almost speaking directly to. She's not there. You just all receive this message that she's got something she needs to discuss and she wants you to go and see her.
Private one for Damok. It's a picture of her and a skimpy outfit.
So
we all.
I'm gonna say as soon as I get the message, I'm off skis. I'm out the door.
Yeah, as soon as we get the message, we all look at each other and get up and I say we make a move to the circular corner.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of 20, 30 minutes across town. You've made the journey a couple of times. You know, the streets are bustling and pretty much, you know, like they're busy like you've seen them. It's quite a big town.
Yeah.
So you make your way to the northern quarter to the Circle Arcanum. On entering, you see Lyra looking much better than she did yesterday. You know, she seems to be back to herself. You know, everything's back in order. The hair's back in, you know, perfect like it is. She's
Demo, are you still in disguise?
No, I came out of disguise when I slept. I give her the wink and tell her she looks so much better today.
She again. That thanks you. It's getting less awkward. You know,
I'm wearing it out, man. I'm telling you.
You're wearing it out.
She thanks you, and you get the. You know, she's grateful for you saying that. She was clearly a little bit shook up yesterday. So.
You should roll a dice, Dan, to determine.
I do roll the dice to determine what a reaction is.
All right.
The DC of Damok trying to bed Lyra is still pretty high.
Yeah, it is. One would imagine so. No one wants a hobgoblin D.
Nobbin the goblin.
Besides the hobgoblin C.
I'm sure it is, of course, possible for him to wear her down, depending on
hobgoblin knob.
Depending on what happens. Yeah, he might have one of those magical dicks with loads of like rivets or points on it.
Rivets.
Not rivets. Rivets was the wrong word.
My dick has rivets on it.
Big dimples.
That's what mine's gonna be like.
Yeah.
I'm building some big fucking like tentacle dick 10,000 or something for all the weebs out there.
Fucking hell, right, let's get off the topic.
Okay. So she sits you all down and thanks you for. What was that? Sorry, I thought that was one of the kids crying. I think it was a sound on the.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, shit. So she sits you all down. Thanks for coming. And she explains. What does she explain? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so she explains that she's spoken to her contacts and made some inquiries. And what she's discovered is that there's a lot of reports of not necessarily drow, but sort of reports pointing at wood elves, but that sound a little bit suspicious and out of character, which sort of meets with the reports you got before you went and helped out at the mill further south. And between you sort of establish that it does sound a lot like this group of elves that you've encountered before. There's a set of cliffs called the Windshear Cliffs to the west of Rabal, which she takes your map and marks down roughly where these cliffs are, which is, as I move you to this map, she sort of marks out this area, and anything that isn't necessarily, it's not a civilized waypoint or anything like that. It's just she's between her contacts and her investigations have led her to believe that there's a little bit of suspicious elf activity in that sort of area. So she says that's probably the place to start. She asks if you would explore. She can't offer you any more gold. She says she offers to provide you with some portions from their reserves, so she offers you a healing potion each. But regretfully, that's all she can offer you for the time being. asks, if you were that way inclined, whether you would go and explore the Windshear Cliffs to see if there's any you can find any more elves.
I'd be more than inclined because we've encountered them quite a lot, and it's appearing that they're a prevalent force in the area. So
Have you ever thought about naming the hills and the mountains, Dan?
What? I just
You
did.
ever thought-
I just did Windshear Cliffs.
It's canon now, boy.
No, because I drew far too many mountains on the map to actually name them all. So yeah, she explains that this sort of region here is known as the Windshear Cliffs locally.
Down here.
Yeah. Yeah, so directly west of Rabau.
Okay.
So she goes on to explain that if indeed these are drow, she sort of advises that you go and investigate during the day because drow generally don't favour sunlight. So you should, if ever there was a time to go snooping around where you suspect there to be drow, then during the day would be the best time to do it. But she also sort of concedes that whilst the drow don't favour sunlight, they will generally make up for that either by corralling other creatures into, setting up in the area, or indeed intentionally building entrances to there. Because drow generally live underground, way underground. So they will either corral other creatures into guarding the entrances to their caves or networks, etc., or indeed just build them near where there are other indigenous creatures that would generally ward off any potential invaders or snoopers.
How long? I ask you, how long do you reckon it'll take us for us to get from Rabal to that location?
It's only it's a couple 2-3 hours travel. It isn't that far, but it isn't on. There's no road that leads there. You're just sort of traveling through the wilderness, as it will. So it isn't that far, but it'll take you 2-3 hours.
So would you say, given that we got up at around 6, would you say it's around 7-8 o'clock now?
Yeah, it's probably 8 in the morning now. So if you set off now, you probably get there sort of
with plenty of daytime.
midday. Yeah.
I posit it to the group. What do you reckon? Should we head off as soon as possible? Because daylight's bleeding on us. If we want to keep the daylight on them.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
And that sounds
Sounds
good. But Lyra, do you do much dealings with Erdanta in town? The armourer. Do you possibly have any discounts with her?
She explains that she doesn't really. It's not really mundane weaponry, and armor isn't really her.
Yeah, but they do magic gloves and shit as well.
Is that did we see that from that? Was that?
Or was it the female dwarf? I didn't think I got her name then.
Yeah, that was her dancer. No, the magic. So that would have been the arcane.
In the west, in the scribe.
Yeah, to the west.
area.
No, that person she does know very well.
Have you got a discount with that person?
Confesses that she does actually do a little bit of enchanting. Does a bit of work for her during her downtime and to practice and things like that. And she's confident that she could probably get you some kind of deal.
Tell you what, instead of my healing potion, if you can sort me out a discount on a specific item, we're in good stead.
Okay. I mean, she offers to let you keep the potion regardless after what happened yesterday, and indeed agreeing to continue to help her. But she will also
happy days. I take the potion while caressing her hand and blowing her a kiss.
She suddenly reconsiders.
So Aurea, she says, is the female dwarf that runs the enchanters. What do we call the enchanters? The light bowl. What was the light bowl? We'll say that's what it's called. Light bowl, run by Aurea, which is the female dwarf who runs the sort of the enchanter's shop. I mean, it's an enchanter's shop for all intents and purposes. They basically take and enchant items and make potions and scrolls and that kind of thing.
What? So it's an enchanter's place for the sake of purposes then.
For the sake of purposes, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to explain, Damo, there's a guy, John, who doesn't say for all intents and purposes. He says for the sake of purposes, and it's really annoying.
That is.
So that's why he keeps saying for the sake of purposes, not because we're idiots, but because John's an idiot.
He could watch these streams, you know.
Yeah, possibly.
And honestly, I don't think I care.
Okay, so yeah, what's the plan? What do you want to do?
My vote's to go because I can get a discount on my item.
Fucking go, mate.
I vote to go because otherwise we're going to lose the daylight advantage.
So you want to go to the enchanter, or you want to go to?
No, we're going to go to the Windshear Cliffs.
Yeah,
Cool.
to the Windshear Cliffs, that's what I meant.
Okay then.
I've got to do the job to get me discount.
Damok can get a discount after.
Yeah,
I might have enough money without a discount. I might be able to buy 2 items.
Okay, so you head out. She sort of wishes you well, hands over the potions so you can each add another, either +1 to the count of your health potions, or if you don't have any left, just let me know, and or me or Damo will add it. What the fuck is you going on with your inventory, Mark? You've got 2 blank things.
I have no idea where it is.
So under you got hit point dice, and then under that your various attacks that you've got, and then under that, still next to where your gold is your inventory. So Mark has a potion of healing, so I can. Well, you can do that if you even. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Just
an arc room.
so add 1 to your potion of healing. Anybody that doesn't have one at all, and I will add it.
I do.
Oh my god!
One.
How did he not clear him out?
So yeah, I don't have one done.
Okay, just a sec.
I don't have one either done.
No probs. So you shouldn't even be able to use healing potions. You're a fucking robot, but whatever.
Yeah, there's no point.
Magic water.
Thing is, I can give them to people, can't I?
Yeah, it's magic in it, I suppose. When you pour it out, it turns into oil or alcohol. Are you like Bender, aren't you? You have to drink or you get drunk.
Oh my god, yeah, that should have been my thing. I drink.
I
booze to
thought you
heal.
said it was.
No, yeah, I'm not raging.
No, you ain't drinking beer to heal. You can be like Bender, where if you don't drink, you get the disadvantage of being drunk. Although it's maybe a bit late for that.
I don't know. Most of the time, I've had a cask with me. I've been doling out the beers on most of our journeys so far.
That's true.
Do you have a? Yeah, you do. Cool. Right. Okay then. So you head off from Rabaul, start to make the journey west. So you probably travel. So it's sort of 10-15 minutes to get outside of the city, and then let's say who's leading you away there. So Lyra's marked it out on your map. So a couple of people maybe to be leading up your travel.
Are we doing some?
I'll go up front because I
flanking
hit stuff right hard.
I'll go up front because I've got a decent perception roll.
How would it be survival for you? Survival initially to make sure you're finding your way.
Who's got the best survival?
That'll probably be the new druid boy.
So that I've only got a +1 to my survival.
Me too. Emily will have some good survival.
I just hope it will.
It'll be at least 3 anyway.
More than what I've got.
Yeah,
Mushroom Mancer up front.
Yeah, my survival shit. I'll go behind Mushroom Man then, because I'll follow him.
Okay then. So we'll get Mushroom Boy to make a survival check.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
That's a 7 with his +5.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Okay. I mean, you sort of you've been traveling about an hour. You don't know this yet, but you've not made an hour's distance just yet. So then we'll say a couple of who would make a perception. Joss will be looking out, and we'll let Emlyn do that if he's leading. So Boris, if you can make a perception check as well. Wow, they're not great either. Okay, I mean, you're traveling. There's bits of stuff going on. You don't really come across any other people or civilization. You know, there's wildlife about. It's not necessarily aggressive. Largely just sort of scampers off as it notices you, trudging through not trudging through, it's pretty stable, clear ground, but it's just not really well travelled. So she travelled for another hour or so. Let's see if Mushroom Boy starts to find his way.
I hope he does, otherwise we're gonna end up fucking lost in the mountains.
And it'll be dark.
That's a bit better.
We'll be screwed.
You make up a little bit of time. We'll make another perception check, Boris. Boris, if you're the eyes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, persuasion. That's not right.
Oh, the fuck's
Doofus.
3.
Doofus.
He still gets +3, so.
Yeah, either way, it's the same. Ooh, but this time it's a 1.
Oh my god. Both me and the total are blind.
Okay, so you keep traveling for another hour. So it's getting it's about lunchtime. You get the feeling you maybe lost a little bit of time. It took you a bit longer than Lyra maybe suggested it would. But you eventually start to get close to, or Emlyn lets you know that you're getting close now. So, will you make one last perception check for me, please?
Yes, this far maybe risk it.
As Emlyn says we're getting a bit closer, I'm going to start being a bit more sneaky.
Okie dokie. Make a stealth.
Oh
check.
my god.
Stealth is decent.
My perception isn't though.
Where's this map fucking about? I hate this fucking map, man.
Perception of a fucking brick.
We're just gonna have to go on it anyway. Bollocks to it. Okay, so as you approach, you can see sort of the mountains in the not too distant future. The mountains are sort of 100, 150 feet in front of you, and there is a little bit of path or a way up the mountain. Damok, if you could make a perception check, please, as you're sneaking off in front. Well, not necessarily sneaking off in front, but sneaking off. Got it. Okay.
Too busy concentrating on sneaking. Don't have time to look around.
It's good to see all of our perception is fucking shit today.
Yeah, not great.
Hey, don't speak for all of us. I haven't made a perception check.
Just you wait though. You'll make one and fail it.
You can make a perception check if you want. You would be up near the front. You're not exactly the type to cower off at the back, so we'll let Ozog make one last perception check. You are determined not to see anything, aren't you? Well, okay. All right. So as you near this is the region that Lyra for. It is also, you're starting to see what looks like it might be some sort of path up the mountain, or for lack of up the cliffs, for lack of a better way of putting it, which is what she told you to look out for the sake of purposes. And then you can sort of see like a bit of a campsite, maybe 100 feet in front of you, and approaching sneakily as you are.
Should we roll some stealth checks?
It doesn't really.
Okay.
So you're all moving quite carefully. Damok is sort of sneaking off to the side as he is wont to do. And as you sort of notice this campsite and start to head towards it, what none of you saw were the great big nasty ogres hiding in the trees that are now have noticed you and they are moving towards you.
Oh my.
So,
fuck's sakes.
with your absolutely record dog shit. Now, I apologise for this map. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Whenever I put it on, it looks great. But now when I've opened it, the resolution is terrible. But hopefully we won't be on it for too long. So, at that, let's roll some initiative. And then we'll just position everybody a little bit. And then we'll just quickly go and take Felix out before I forget. Okay.
So I can only
So-
see like 10 foot in front of me. I'm blind.
Why? Yeah, sorry. Why is it set to dark? It's during the fucking day. Tool. Hold on. Let's
And,
give me
and
a.
I've got dark vision. The DM's cheating.
These ogres have some weird and wonderful magic.
Fucking hell, mate! This resolution is so good.
You see now?
I can see now, yeah, cheers.
Yeah,
But
I can see
I
that.
don't,
Oh,
honestly,
the map looks really good if I zoom really far out.
I've uploaded that particular image about first upload it. It looks fucking amazing. Oh, now it looks fine. If you zoom all the way out, then you can zoom back in. It looks a bit better. Anyway, hopefully we won't be on it for too long. But
Oh,
knowing
yeah, it
you're,
does actually. Yeah.
The volume of the music down a bit. It's a bit loud.
yeah, of course, can. Course I can.
Yeah, it legit does.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So just before we do start, Damok, as you were sneaking off to the side with the, you don't know this, but a decent stealth score, whereabouts would you be in relation to the party?
I'm probably about 30 feet away, so probably like
Off to
around
the
around
side.
where I am anyway.
Cool. We can go with that.
Why
So
is everything gone dark for me?
Everything's gone dark for you.
Oh, no, it's back. What the fuck?
Fuck knows what's going on. So yeah, you noticed the party being noticed. You're pretty sure you're not. Obviously, remains to be seen whether that is the case. But you're pretty confident that they haven't yet noticed you.
It's-
Okay, so top of the round then, we've got the fucking absent druid. Of course, typically. What the fuck's he gonna do? He does his little, his wild shape thing and make his mushroom fall.
it's the thingy something entity. I'll put it on his macro thing at the top.
Oh yeah, symbiote. Yeah, so I'd already put the 10 hit points on it, but that's the thing that he was doing that gives him melee attack,
When
poison
he's
damage.
when he hits with his melee, he does an extra 1d6 poison, and
Cool.
also when he does his halo of spores, it does 2d4 instead of 1d4.
And so I'll just knock down his wild shape. He's used one of them. His wild shape's his action in it for now.
It is, yeah. It's only one
Moon
type of
druids that get it as a bonus.
yes.
Cool. So that's his action. And for his bonus action, what cantrips has he got as a bonus action? Action.
I'll say most cantrips are actions.
And he'll do that. His shillelagh, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yep.
That. He'll make his little magic flower staff. And then he's probably just going to back up a little bit. Okay.
Nice.
Ozog!
I'm gonna get really angry.
I would love it if that was Ozog's real voice.
Get really angry.
Like a little Devo. I'm really angry, me. I'm going to fuck you, little knobhead. Give me 20p. Boss wanker.
Give me 20p. Oh my god. They're all too.
Boss wanker isn't Devo, is it? But
No.
you dickhead boss. You knobhead boss.
How far am I allowed to move again?
30 feet.
So I 5, 30. So if I go here, I'm right next to the guy, right?
These you will note. Just make a perception check. I'll let you all make a perception check, just out of interest.
My fucking map's gone black again.
What?
I'm just gonna move my character because for some reason if I stay there, it just keeps
That's weird. I don't know why, because there's no dynamic.
It's like fog of war. I can see the map, but everything's grey.
Oh yeah, it will be because you haven't walked there yet.
No, I mean everything. I can't see any other players. I can see my guy and Felix. That's it.
It's just
Try reloading the web page then.
about now. Sorry, I forgot I can look at you. I can... Is it Control and L, Damok? Okay.
Yeah, to see what they can see.
It's working now.
Says you can see everything. Anyway.
Like I said, it's working now.
I need perception check from the rest of you. Mark, Joss. Perception checks, please. Just looking at the order. Now that you've seen these ogres. Forgot to do it earlier.
Perception. Now I'm rolling better perception.
Or is it like the fucking Matrix?
Enough, I mean, what even though I was only really doing that, so you notice that even though these models dead one you'd fought the ogres before, these are not. These are just normal looking ogres. I just couldn't find another sprite in time.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
They don't look like the weird undead ogres that you encountered previously. Anyway.
What, the undead ogres that we killed really quickly?
Joss pinned to the ground and you murdered him. Okay. So is that and your normal move, Ozog?
Yeah, that was normal move. I was going to use bonus to rage, and then I was going to hit him as well.
Cool. You can do all of that. So bonus to rage your rage. Stick a rage on. Make sure your rage
damage is ticked,
and then make an attack roll. Yeah,
21 hits.
21 absolutely hits an ogre. 10 damage. Cool. Yes, you take a good solid swing right into his big chunky thigh, and he sort of pisses him off more than anything. Not like he's going to fall over anytime soon, but definitely a solid chop at him. Do you want to pass your turn?
Yeah.
Yiggity yeah. Maurice.
I take it with line of sight. I can't see this ogre in between these two trees.
You can see him. You know he's there, but you don't actually a shot. So you get the impression that the tree might hinder your chance to hit. But this one down here,
with him ignoring cover.
Oh, you ignore cover anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to aim at this one down here anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Non-meta game here. You're such a good shot that you know the.
Let's see if I can even fucking hit it. So if I say that I fire, I'm going to fire one of
You
my.
are, aren't you? You probably say, "I have sharpshooter feet, therefore no cover." Anyway, correct.
I can't even remember what my fucking feet is.
Well, you always ignore cover and long distance. You ignore the disadvantage to shooting at your maximum distance.
Alright, fair enough.
Choose to use sharpshooter. So that's where you get your -5 to hit, but plus 10 damage.
Oh yeah, that's my feet.
So you always get ignores cover. You always get ignore disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's not disadvantage. It is disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you choose whether you want to take the -5 to hit for plus 10 damage. You can choose that.
I'm going to fire one of my arrows +1. Done.
Okay. Are you doing your sharpshooter? Because you got to remember to sharpshooter if you're not doing one of
Yes,
those.
I'm doing sharpshooter.
Okie dokie.
Let's see if this works.
So then we're adding a +1 to this as well.
Oh fuck.
So 11, 12 is a hit.
Hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking what the fuck?
And it's +1.
And then another one to that. 23 fucking damage. Now we're gonna have to nerf
That's the grasping arrow.
one of your special shot. That's a grasping arrow, is it?
Yes.
So that is if he tries to move, he takes 2d6 damage.
I think it's for every 5 foot he moves in now.
No, every foot. I think it is.
Why am
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting.
Wow, how long does it last? Can he break it off?
Yeah, the target or any creature that can reach it can use its action to remove the bramble with a successful strength athletics check.
Okay, cool.
Against my arcane shot save.
Hey, Flynn
Otherwise,
Arcade,
Ram
thanks a
will
lot
last
for
for
the
1
raid,
minute
buddy.
until
Hope your
he
stream
uses
went
the
well.
option
Wow.
What were you
Nice.
playing, buddy? My
And then I'll
my
use
shout
my
outs and
action
things have
surge
broken.
fire
My
this
Stream
one.
Deck's
I
not
panicked
playing
then
at
because
all.
Damo's talking and I can't hear him. But
So I was talking to my stream.
yeah, I guessed. I was just like, shit, I can't hear Damo. Anyway,
Yeah, it's called push to mute.
yeah.
I'm going to use another arrow +1, so I'm down by 2.
Can you make 2 attacks?
Action surge.
Action surging. Okay. Yeah. Fucking 19 hits. Same target or
No, this one.
okay.
19 damage.
19. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Gonna have to start bringing in all the monsters are gonna have really high AC. Okay, yeah, so two solid arrows. That was the same attack again, was it? Your pinning shot or whatever it's called.
No, I can't. We determined this after last time I did that against both of those ogres. I can't. If I use action surge, I cannot fire another arcane shot.
I understand. Cool. Okie dokie.
So-
But still a good solid shot, really. They both sort of let out a big like more pissed off than dying, but yeah, you definitely got their attention. Okay.
I'm now target number 1. This is gonna suck.
Good boy. So now it's the ogre in front of Ozog, who's going to take a great big swing with his great club at the little orc in front of him who's been chopping him up. 15 to hit Ozog.
AC is 17.
Damn, so he misses. Yeah, he takes a great big arcing swing at you and you just sort of matrix dodge out of the way. If you want to matrix.
How come your AC so high for not wearing armor?
You're an orc.
Make sure we've done that right.
Barbarians.
You're a barbarian.
Because
so
you're
you
Bob,
get
so you get your dex and your constitution to your base, which is higher.
And you have those bracelets that give you.
Yep. And braces +2.
Does it show how it's calculated? I think that's right, isn't it?
Right, I'm gonna go for a toilet break. Hopefully it's not. It's my next turn by the time I get back.
4, 12 plus 4 plus 1. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Okay. So yeah, he spectacularly misses. That be him done. Damok.
So I'm gonna shift it up here a little bit. Can that guy see me or not? It's whether I get advantage on my shot or not. Am I still hidden?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't know that, but you will. Yeah, you know he can't see.
I need to know whether I do advantage or.
Yeah, no, it's always tricky, that isn't it, for the role playing role. You do have advantage. He hasn't seen you, that obviously hits. Sneakies.
Oh,
What's
bad
that?
sneak. Bad
Oh, 'cause
sneak.
you got the one. Yeah, okay, but still a good, a solid hit. Maybe not as much as you generally expect when you're catching somebody off guard, but
And I'm going to use my bonus action to Ninja Vanish.
Ninja Vanish. Make a stealth check. Okay. Okay, Gelbin. You're on.
I don't actually think my guy's fast enough to even get into
Oh,
combat.
wow. August passive perception is amazing. That's indeed is there, actually.
I am not quick enough
To what?
to get into combat with any of them.
Do you not have a crossbow anymore?
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
I wanted
Pump
to
them
whack
little
him.
legs. Pump them little legs.
I'm just gonna.
I never understand why goblins.
Why goblins are what?
Speed 30, but gnomes are only 25.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I think a dwarf's 25 as well.
Dwarves are 25 as well, yeah. Goblins have just got them hacks.
Then again, gnomes, you always have to D&D are like chubby chubsters, aren't they? They're not like gnomes anymore. Dudes.
I'll just go there and I'll reaction. Just say if one of those big fat shits gets next to me, I'll hit him. So hold an attack action.
Okay. For when an enemy comes into melee range.
When a big fat fatty gets near me.
Okay. What's Felix doing?
Fuck all. He can't hold an action. It's my bonus action for him to attack.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay then. Then your turn.
Didn't
Okay.
sort my macros out for me fucking sword either.
Wouldn't be intelligent enough to. No, he would not. But we'll make a check anyway. See whether this ogre. No. No, he would not.
So we can see your ogre rolls.
Oh yeah. No, 15's not bad actually, is it? I'm just going to leave them on for now. So you know they're ogres. I'm more concerned with the game. I'm not bothered about you seeing what they roll. But this ogre actually is intelligent enough to try and break the vines without starting to move. So what's your spell DC, Joss?
What?
What's your DC? I can't remember. It doesn't actually show it on your sheet, does it? Because
No, it doesn't. I think we had this problem last time.
But essentially, what is your DC? It put proficiency plus your modifier. 8 plus proficiency plus modifier, so it's going to be 13, isn't it? Dex modifier is 3, proficiency is 2.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure your DC is your plus your main stat modifier plus your proficiency. So your DC is going to be 13. You say it's a strength check against your DC?
Yeah, athletics.
Okie dokie. Athletic, yeah, so that's strength, isn't it?
Yes.
10. No, he fails to break out of the vine. Even though ogres have 19 strength. Just saying.
Is he gonna move?
No, he's going to stick by. He made his intent that he's not dumb enough to start walking when he's surrounded by all these sharp little vines. So he uses his action to try and break the vines and fail, so he's going to stay put.
That's what I wanted.
It's other ogre man.
Turtle man. Oh no, it's a big ogre man.
Go. Because he would not be intelligent enough to know not to approach the little dickhead who's readying his sword. Not that he sees you readying it. He's just
Holding his wine throw nose.
gonna go for the little breakfast-looking chap. Okay, so he's walked up next to you, Gelbin.
I'm gonna whack him.
I'm gonna wreck it. 22 hits. 9. Okay.
Wow.
Solid
One
hit.
necrotic.
Yeah, that was a shitty necrotic roll, but whatever. Whatever. And then he's going to take a swing at you with his great big club.
Disadvantage.
Fucking overpowered Felix. Suck that. 21.
Right, I've come back from laying my cables.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning? That's like...
Yeah, he's
That sounds like it really hurt.
golf swing the little gnome. And you smash into the tree next to you. And that ends his turn. Which brings us back to Emlyn. What's Emlyn gonna do?
Did Felix not do anything?
Can't hold his action.
Oh, right, fair enough.
He's probably gonna walk up, start decking, because he seems to fancy himself a bit of a fighter. So
Heroes in a half shell.
I'm
When
just
the
gonna
evil shredder attacks, those
I'll roll
turtle
it.
boys won't cut him no slack.
add in the shit that needs to be added. 14 will hit. Chilling touch. What the fuck?
Is that not what you pressed?
Those macros are obviously fucked up because I must have added some stuff on, but let's just try this. Staff. Dwarf. 5. He again successfully fails with his. This is like a wannabe melee. and then he'll use a bonus action to.
But even with, cause it'd have +3 on that because you've got your shillelagh going.
Is that
so it's still
yeah,
still a miss. Is it at 8?
And then he'll use a bonus action to do a. Is he going to use a healing word yet? Probably not. Nah, just leave it at that. He won't do anything. And the little mushroom shit is only when someone attacks him or someone goes next.
Someone moves, he can use his reaction within 10 feet of him to.
If only if they move next to him, not if he moves next to him. You can use your reaction to this one creature. You can see when it moves into a cool. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I think that's him done. Ozog, you are.
We've got a lot to go after this, haven't we? Fuck.
Potentially, yeah. You haven't actually. This is like the base of the cliff. You can see like the start of a path.
No frenzy for me.
Yeah, I mean these are pretty easy to hit. I don't think anybody's missed yet, apart from the druid. And yeah, I probably wouldn't do yet. This doesn't appear to be the last boss.
Smash!
Of course, it's. What the fuck? 18. Nice. So yeah, you damn near cleave one of his arms out a roar of pain more this time, and he's starting to look pretty beat up. So there's this guy. Starting to sort of bleed pretty profusely, and he's like struggling to hold his club up. Boris?
I'm gonna fire at actually, I'm gonna fire at the pinned ogre.
Okay.
Because Emlyn and Gil, I think Mark will finish him off.
Make city attack roll.
I'm doing it now. It's the sheep in it through. Just gonna fire a normal arrow, not a +1.
Okay. 20 hits. Still does 8. Oh, sharpshooter, of course. Motherfucker, man. I need to do something about that shit. Yeah.
As soon as Mark was like, take sharpshooter, I was like,
Yeah, it's
extra damage. Yeah.
I mean, it obviously it goes up and down. Obviously, at the minute you find stuff with low AC, and at some point before your modifiers go through the roof, the enemy's AC will start to go up. So you'll find that it isn't always just auto sharpshooter all the time.
Yeah.
You start fighting like dragons and big monsters that have like 20, 21 armor, so you can't always just sharpshooter.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, good, really solid arrow straight through, like it pierces its shoulder, and it's a pretty big, meaty auger. But again, this is more a cry of pain rather. There's a bit of rage in there as well, but he's definitely looking, wounded. He's bleeding profusely. He's struggling to stand, not just because he's pinned to the ground. And yeah, that one doesn't look very happy either.
Oh shit, it's on my turn, sorry.
It's your turn. It's this big bad boy up here who's just raging at this little bastard orc that's fucking him up. So he's going to take a great big swing with his great club. 12. A fucking 12. Okay, just misses. You're like a duel master, samurai master, chopping the fuck out of him and dodging all the.
Well, didn't Ozog chop an arm off, so a bit disadvantage, wasn't it?
Near enough. No.
Oh, right, I thought I chopped it off.
No, that was for flavour, man.
So this is the awkward bit again. My stealth 17. Am I stealthy or not?
Yeah, he still didn't manage to see you, even though he just shot an arrow at. He's more concerned with the. Oh, fucking hell! Here we go! Crit on the sneak attack. 85 damage. Not that bad. 11. What's that? 19. That is enough. So yeah, you arrow goes sails straight through his eye, knocks that motherfucker out. And no, shit! Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing, man? Pressing all the wrong buttons. XP calc. Yeah, so arrow sails straight through the eye, and he just falls to the ground dead. He's out of there.
The old ninja vanish.
The old ninja vanish. Wow. Okay.
So would that have been a minute? Would you say, Dan?
What?
Minutes of 10 rounds.
I mean, it's 10 rounds.
Oh, we're like 12 seconds into it. Each round is 6 seconds.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah, so a minute is 10 rounds.
Big boy is still fucking.
Yeah. We've not even finished 12. Finished the second.
Where's Orzog?
Why is Orzog moving?
Why is
It's not
Orzog
good.
cheese in it?
Shit.
Because Louis dicking about.
So if I just do, oh wow, it actually does fucking. That's a bit shit. That.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Right, either way, I'm going to whack this big fat cunt who just hit me.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
4 hits. 15. Wow, nice. And you heal for 2. Yeah, so as you take a swing and take a solid, ever so slightly rejuvenated, it appears to suck a bit of life force from the ogre.
Sucks him off a bit.
And the wound that it leaves is sort of just glows with a faint like purple aura. What's Flix doing?
Flix is gonna bite him.
Okay. Make an attack roll, Felix.
Bite him in the dick.
Nom.
17 hits. 7. Nice. Yeah, okay. So again, takes a good solid chunk of flesh out of the ogre's thigh. It's really starting to look quite rough now. Not happy at all. Still raging and angry, struggling to keep himself up. Just now. And your turn, please. Okay, ogre boy, in his rage, is going to take another at the little bastard gnome that keeps chopping him with his and leaving manky wounds on his legs.
Disadvantage.
I rolled a fucking 10 anyway, so I'll not bother rolling again, shall I? Little cant. Fucking little cant. Okay, that's him done. I did it the wrong way around. Anyway, I'll do the other guy now. Is he still clever enough to try break in? Or is he just going to march? Absolutely not. He's thick as fuck. He's going to make the walk. What to do? 2d6 damage.
Yes.
Reduced by 10. Okay. So I can still get to there, but roll your 2d6 damage, please.
And he'll need to do a con save because he's within Emlyn. Emlyn's going to do the old Halo spores.
Oh, that's on you. Halo.
How do I roll 2d6 down?
Just type /roll space 2d6. Constitution save.
Yep.
20.
And it passed. It takes no damage.
So it's no damage, right? It's
Yeah.
only, so it takes 6 from the spiky spikes. Then they're broken then. No, stay on until he breaks them off.
Stays on till it breaks him off.
Cool. Okay. He's also going to take a swing at the little gnome.
In response, I'll cast a shield.
In response.
You're going to do. Well, I can roll first, and then you decide whether you're using.
Is it?
So that 9, you probably ain't going to. Yeah, because which you take when you are hit by an attack
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
or targeted by the magic missile spell. It should be into that. But he rolled a massive 9, so you don't need to waste your spell.
I'll put it back on then.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever it switches turn order, my map goes black. And I have to pick up my character, move him a little bit, and then it comes back.
Weird. Don't know why it would do that.
It's never done it before.
Oh, it's super weird.
Strange. Okay, Emlyn, he's going to carry on his quest to become Donatello and try hitting something with his staff for the first time ever, because I think so far all he ever does is miss. Did he say it's another plus fucking match?
It's plus. It doesn't matter, but yeah, it's +3 because of his wisdom.
He ends up actually cracking it into the tree behind him. So far, spectacularly failing at being a Ninja Turtle.
A stick.
Ozog, you is up.
Is that a staff? Is that a staff or is it a stick?
No, it's a staff that he enchants. So it is a staff.
Okay, so I guess I will. Does that put me in a combat range or not?
Yeah, he's in this space. They occupy those 4 spaces, so you're in range there.
I'm gonna hit him.
Right on. 19 hits. Fucking 19. +7. Damn. 10 is enough. So he he cleaved through what's left of his leg and he's
what?
dead. He's dead. Cleaved through his leg, he falls down. I
Death.
don't know what the fuck's going on with this microphone, it's pissing me off. Maurice.
I'm going to shoot at the
Immersion, man.
He's firing a standard arrow again.
Okay.
Ooh, I think that missed.
12 hits. Yeah, the big dumb ogres with no, they're not particularly hard to hit.
19 damage. Yeah,
okay.
19.
How do you want to do this?
In between his eyes.
Right in between the eyes, and he just sort of slowly,
Backwards.
yeah, everything's gone immediately, and he just falls backwards, slowly tumbling to the floor, and is out of there. And that appears to be all of the immediate threats dealt with for the time being.
Should we do a perception check to see if there's any more?
Who the fuck is breathing like down the fucking microphone?
Probably
Oh,
me.
I'm sensing everything. I've just returned and I'm sensing everything.
Dan's
No
no
longer-
longer because his mic keeps cutting out.
Yeah, the 3 ogres.
Don't forget, Mark, you used to do that so badly.
Oh,
Hey,
man,
Fluffy, thanks a lot for the raid, man. Welcome to the stream, doing some D&D.
Is that better, by the way? Can you still hear me?
Thanks a lot for the follow. It's
Pedo
just
breathing.
Robbie.
You can hear me pedo breathing. Oh, yes.
Welcome. Usually I'm a dungeon master, but tonight I'm just being a
All right,
player.
no, you don't need to make a perception check. You're pretty
So welcome all.
dangerous.
Hope you enjoy some D&D. I was selling fake Viagra earlier. Classic D&D move. Thanks a lot, Buff Lovin'.
Of course you can. Make an investigation check.
What game were you playing last, mate? My stream deck's not working.
What was that?
Yeah, that fucked up. Whoever that wasn't me.
Did you like that?
Fucking Buno, thanks very much for the follow.
I was speaking a sentence while spamming the push to mute key.
That is very fun. Okay, you fire. So I mean, they all.
Ah, awesome! Yeah, I stole some
Sort of far
random
too big to
bottles
be in
and
the
then
can.
just
And
set
they're
up a
not really.
market
There's
stall,
no.
and we're selling them
There's
as
no
Viagra.
design to them. They're just essentially like big pieces of wood or
Good old
bone or
arcane
something far
tricksters.
too big for any of you to wield, so not really worth taking. Same with the nasty rags they've got. You find a total of about 22 gold pieces on the ogres.
I throw it to Damok since he lost at the game. Here's your losses.
What was that? 22 gold. Sorry,
22 joys.
that's a lot more than my losses. But thank you very much.
And that's about it. Not a great deal here. You got the campsite is clearly not for ogres. You're not sure, but it's very much in tatters. It's clearly not really in use by the people who set it up and people who are intended for it. It just seems to be where the ogres have made their hunting ground or where they hang about.
Can I have a look, see if I can see any tracks or anything of the denizens
yeah,
that were here?
Make a survivability check. Survival check, not survivability.
Survivability.
I mean, you can see some tracks of the ogre. That's about it.
I see shit.
See shit.
You say that camp's empty from the looks of things.
Yeah, it's dilapidated. It's not
Not
by the
been
people
tended
that
in a
set it
while.
up. The tents are sort of normal humanoid size. Clearly, the ogres aren't using them to bashed up, and one of them's caved in, and they're clearly not in use. You don't find anything at all. It's been, get the impression it's been ransacked multiple times, and then these ogres have just been hanging around the area for a while. I mean, the fire pit is clearly still seeing some use, but that's about it. You don't find anything of any note.
I say we set fire to the tents and then flank around, so hopefully, like, some of the drow will be come to investigate why everything's on fire, and we can sneak in and fuck some shit up. That's why I just like setting stuff on fire.
And then you also see this. This appears to be the path that starts to lead up the cliff face.
In that case, we can draw a few of them out, thin their numbers before we get to the cave.
Can do.
Okay, so you're gonna try and start a fire on the tents in this pretty heavily wooded area.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably gonna go really well.
It'll be fine.
Worst case scenario, we'll leave.
Live wood doesn't burn so well. It's fine.
I'm just gonna stand in this little sand pit here.
I'm gonna find a good branch and walk over to Gelbin and ask him to cast Firebolt on it. I don't want to waste precious strikes on my flint and tinder.
Well, given it's a thingy.
Is that Gelby's voice? I love it.
Yeah, I cast me little fiery thing.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Fireball.
What, on a fucking stick?
To make sure you don't hit him instead of the stick.
I mean, I'm holding it out as far as my arm will go, but please don't set me on fire.
Throw a fireball at him.
There you go.
Immaculate. You literally clip the end of the stick and it lasts like a match. Perfect.
Nice, and I run around like a dickhead setting
You're
fire to all the
you're
tents.
quite devastated that
I can't believe you just wasted that nat 20 on that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean they're a little bit damp, so it takes a while to take light. Which I mean, you're sort of relieved that hopefully that means the whole fucking forest won't burn down. But yeah, you managed to burn up, set each of the tents alight, and they're starting to burn. They're taking a while to. It's not like it's just cheap, free.
How long's a short rest?
About half an hour to an hour.
Well, should we have a short rest to see if we draw any of them out, so we can regain action surges and whatnot?
Well, while we're having a short rest, I'm going to try and be stealthy and go for a pee.
Yeah, okay. So you can go for a pee. Is Damok going for a pee or is Damok going?
We're both going for peas. Damok is a stealthy pee.
That's cool. We could take a little 5-minute break. I'm just going to go and get a drink anyway. So I will BRB.
Well, Mark, can I talk to you a bit about 40k then?
Oh yeah.
So, because obviously I don't get what's going to be sort of a good thing to do. Because obviously you said you start with command points, right?
Yeah.
What do you take them off for each
Battalion.
sort of battalion you take, or whatever?
Yeah. So you get an amount of command points dependent on the amount of points you're playing now. And obviously battalions and all your detachments cost you an amount of command points, but if your warlord's in either a battalion, a brigade, or a patrol, you get it refunded. So you
Right.
get points back for them.
So
But
so is it worth just taking everything in one detachment as opposed to?
walking around Damok burning the tents down, and you might as well take a bit of a rest. Although presumably somebody's keeping watch.
Me.
So you're not taking a short rest?
Oh, when I take a short rest, I go into sentry mode.
Oh yeah, that overpowered shit. I fucking hate your character.
You fucking hate everyone's character.
I don't.
Blame Mark.
I genuinely, I have no desire to prefer that nobody dies. And I say, oh, not everybody dies. You know.
Oh no, sorry.
I'm only playing when I get.
No,
it frustrates me a little bit when you crit all my monsters and they die, and it's not even a challenge. But
Sentry's rest is only when I long rest.
oh, okay.
So if I'm short resting.
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out while I'm stealthily peeing.
I mean, you can tech
marking my
turn.
territory.
You know, it's. I'll let you get the benefits of a short rest in half an hour, and we'll say if between you spend the hour taking turns, resting and keeping watch.
Yeah.
Rest. Well, to be fair, I don't even need to take a short rest because the only thing I've lost is a single rage point.
Which doesn't do out for you, yeah, fair dues. All right, then. So we'll say if you Orzhog make a perception check and Boris make a perception check, just to show the 2 shifts of keeping watch.
Also, Mark, I'm just gonna quickly turn my cam on again. Fuck it.
Do a perception check.
I need to do a perception check.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're taking the shift watching out while.
All right.
Okay. So you don't really notice anything. I mean, the tents burn up and the fire doesn't really spread. They're all burnt down to a black ashy, crisp or whatever, for lack of a better way of putting it. It doesn't appear to have drawn any attention. You don't really any movement.
Suggest that we stealthily start moving up the path then towards the mountain. I'm cautiously and hopefully decent perception fucking rolls.
Yeah, I mean the camp looks so dilapidated to the point that you don't even get the impression that if there are any local drow, you don't think it's like it's just
seen it.
A long abandoned camp that this particular set of ogres have just started huddling around to use the fire pit.
Cool.
Okay. So should we start moving up the path?
Yeah.
Should do it stealthily.
We should definitely do it stealthily.
I rolled stealth roll.
Oh. I mean, I'm amazingly stealthy.
Yes, I'm better stealthy than Demo.
Yep.
Snake.
You also did just burn down a campsite, so there's an awful lot of flying up. So anybody around me, a little bit on all that. Orzhog is just
Louis gets the
solid state.
disappears.
Solids.
No, that's only on a crit. Only on a crit do you poof disappear.
So basically, the idea is because I'm going off Warhammer logic. I've painted my face purple.
No, is that the colour? Is that the stealth colour? Purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orzhog's full on painted some war paint out of the mud and shit on the floor, mixed with a bit of ogre blood to make it.
Right, so we move up. You said this is the path here, didn't you?
Up here, yeah.
Let's go, bitches. Is there a new map?
Maybe. Stop ruining the immersion. Boris wouldn't ask if it's a new map. Oh my God.
No, Boris will just stomp up the path.
Boris would ask why he can't get off the map, off the path though.
Why am I fucking stuck here?
Like in Skyrim, when you get too close to the edge, you just run.
Oh my God!
wall.
What's this white shit?
Okay.
Just fall
So
off into the map.
as you stop moving your fucking models, I'm trying to copy him. What the fuck? Now you're ruining my immersion.
Yeah, I was just gonna lightning
Fucking.
bolt. No.
Why don't you go read about it on the internet?
No, I'm not that bothered. Okay, so as you start to head, there's a little bit of a steady incline and quite a clear path now here up the side of the cliff face. It just wasn't quite so obvious from a distance.
No, now we've got better perception rolls.
So as you're trying to move over sneakily, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's just
Is
the
it
dexterity, innit?
from magic?
No, it's under saving throws. It's not from magic.
Oh my
Dexterity.
god. What's with these rolls, man? I used them all being a charlatan.
Oh dear.
Oh wow!
Me. Why am I the most fucking dexterous out of the lot of us?
Better make one for Emlyn as well.
Demo, you had a +5 in your roll.
I know. It was not good.
To be fair, I rolled a fucking
Wow,
6.
that is a great big party full of fails. So what you don't notice as you're paying more attention to trying to sneak up, although you just set a fire in the forest, so anybody looking out for you is pretty
The
easy.
entire drow army's just sat there looking at us like.
What none of you notice is a huge boulder come flying from one of the higher parts of the cliff
Alright.
and slam right into the middle of the lot of you. And you each take 8 damage.
1 million damage. What the fuck? Oh shit, I didn't roll for flick.
Make a roll.
Lurks. Fuck off. I hate that I can't actually do any fucking rolls from his stat sheet.
Are you rolling there? What, man? Fucking hell!
I have to type it.
Immersion, man! Felix actually successfully dodges, so he only takes 4 damage. Oh, he manages to jump partly out of the way and just more takes a bit of collateral damage from the ground that bursts up around you. And as you sort of come to your senses, you gaze up upon the higher part of the cliff and notice a rather large humanoid-looking creature that appears to have just lobbed this enormous boulder at you. And we need some initiative from everybody.
Come, shoot him.
What in the fuck is that?
He is rather large.
However, I'm just gonna quick, close your eyes. Don't break the immersion.
Man, he's like Jesus. He walks on water.
Oh no! What the fuck's going on? Oh shit! GM is shit, man. Right, there we go. And immersion returned. So down at the top of the round, we've got Damok. So
Why am I last every fucking time?
Stubby little gnome legs.
Every fucking time.
Stubby little gnome legs.
Do you know what the best thing about this initiative is?
You and Galvin are both on fire.
No.
After all that, the giant-
what's missing? What's missing from this initiative, Dan?
It's not even in. What a fucking idiot.
What's missing?
3 shots of the giant.
3 shots to the giant. Let me just quickly roll these. Whop. Oh yeah, he rolled a natural 1. He's like,
And he has a -1 as well, so he rolled a 0.
he did actually roll a 0. I'll put 1 in because I think that's him properly.
Right, so I've moved up.
The giant fucking wasn't in it, dude.
I'm pretty sure that hits. I don't think the. Yep, 16 hits.
Oh, Dan, did you check out that thing I copied you into on Facebook? I didn't know if you were interested in it or not.
I did. I can't remember what it.
It was like maps for Roll20.
Yeah, I saved it. I put a pin in it. Oh fuck off!
Because some of them look really good. Some of them I weren't really interested in, but some of them actually look quite good.
So hashtag Sanded, I've shot him and then I've tried to ninja vanish.
Yeah. So I mean the arrow connect. It sticks in him. It doesn't even make him flinch. And you attempt to hide. Okay. Next. next up is the druid. So he's gonna run up to there, and then I guess he would probably just dash again, in the interest of spreading out a little bit and trying to make his way up towards the monster man.
What, for the interest of purposes?
Yeah, for the sake of purposes. And he'll do his chili lally lily lally lula. Sorry, does they get their wild shape back from a short rest?
I believe so.
They do, don't they?
Pretty sure they do.
Wow. Okay, we'll just say he does. I can't be asked reading all that shit. So then he'll do his little mushroom mancer thing. And his chili that job. Oh no, he can't do his shape shifting anyway because he moved twice. So
Shilalilula.
he can do shillelagh, whatever it's called, but he can't do his mushroom form yet. Form of the mushroom.
Can we call it the? I want to just rename all of his stuff after like
to shrooms.
No, just need Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shit.
Like video game zombies. Say brains. It's just shrooms with all different like numbers of zeros of O's rather. Right, Boris. Boris isn't very intelligent, is he? He literally all just got splattered by a massive boulder and you just moved up and stood next to someone else.
Oh yeah, that's a really good shot, actually.
I'm like trying to shoo him off with my commando signal.
It's a little fucking incomprehensible hobgoblin commando signal. So I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna fire the arrow +1 at him.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Wow, yeah, 6 misses. Just go sailing off. You watch that 25 gold go sailing off into the wilderness.
Sailing off into the wilderness.
See Damok crying out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, Damok just sees you firing off £20 note.
Just firing 20 quid.
Alright, is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Passing on. Ozog.
I'm coming for you. So move to here.
Yep.
Can I see him from this angle?
Yeah. He's up on a cliff here. You can all see him. He's sort of, a good 50 feet up from you.
You know, I don't know if I should use my. I don't think I should use it for.
What are you talking about? Your javelin?
Yeah.
You're in range.
Well, how far is a javelin shot?
Is it 60 feet, the shortest range for a javelin? If you go on your character
30.
Oh, is it only 30? Yeah, so you'd be at disadvantage. Is it disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage over 30 feet.
I think the DM should learn the rules. Okay. Yeah, so you'd be at disadvantage if you throw from.
Yeah, fuck it.
So you're going to throw a javelin, a normal javelin.
Oh, just a regular javelin.
16 does just hit. Whoop. Nice. Okay, a good solid hit. Javelin sticks in his thigh and he just sort of, whoop, not minus 90. Let's not do that.
So I'll put my javelins to 8.
Yep. Again, you know, he notices it. It doesn't particularly bother him. Slaps it out after it sticks in his leg.
Speaking of which, I don't have that special javelin in my inventory either.
Did you throw it at someone and forget to go?
No, I've never thrown it. I've kept it specifically for a boss.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
said it was one shot only. It was a special, like a shitty one. It was one shot only.
Yeah.
Oh, were they one shot only? Yeah, we'll sort it out after. Just remind me if you want to use it. Okay. And you've got a bonus action.
I'm just thinking.
You mad, bro?
Well, that's the thing. I've only got 2 left, and we might have more than 2 combats.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold off from doing anything right now. So I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okie dokie. Glebin, you're up.
Because I'm a slow little turd, I'm going to mount my doggy.
Speaking of
Okay.
turd,
Oh, fucking!
Is that something you can do as standard or one of the
You
things?
fucking dirty bestiality cunt!
A gnome, because you're tiny, you can mount
yeah.
stuff that's bigger than you.
Cool. Okay. And it's not is it an action to mount him?
Don't know.
You fucking.
I
I'll
would
use
say-
it as an action.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna dash. Doggo's gonna dash because why not?
Yep.
I think that is all I can do actually.
Okay.
That fucking circle, dude.
So the giant boy is going to walk over there, and he's going to lob a boulder down at the little orc sat there in front of him. Little orcs. You're within 60 feet. 23 to hit.
That hits.
19 bludgeoning damage.
You
That's
fucking serious?
Yeah, that's a huge rock. Lands straight on you. Yeah, it was less when it hit all of you at once.
That
because
might fucking kill me.
we share it. 19 doesn't kill you.
No, but the fucking next one.
Should have raged. And that ends his turn.
Damok, if you're speaking, then we can't hear you.
I wasn't speaking. I am now. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No, I say I wasn't speaking. I've hoofed over there. I'm going to take me shot.
Okay. You don't get advantage because your last hide was not successful.
I figured as much.
However, 25 hits anyway. 10. Nice. Okay.
And obviously the old Ninja Vanish.
Okay. Okay. Druid boy. He seeing Ozog get absolutely flattened by that boulder. Probably going to act on that. Let's see what he can do.
Feed him mushrooms.
That thing do. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so he's going to cast a healing spirit. And I find an appropriate model to use for it. Was not prepared for this.
I'm back, bitches. Wow, what's he doing? Turning into a mushroom?
But no, I'll just do that again. I'll just use that.
I got flattened,
It's going to cast a healing spirit on Ozog.
No, I heard the boulder. I didn't know who took it though. I was just on phone.
Which heals you for 5. But then it will also do so on the start of your.
Wow.
and then he's gonna move over here. And this time he will use his mushroom manta form.
Well, have I taken 5 more damage?
No, it healed you for 5. It's a little
right.
healing spirit. I appreciate it looks like a sword. That's because I wasn't prepared for him not being here, and a little spirit sprite ready to use for his healing spirit.
Let's fire at this big bitch again. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, 7 misses. Even 8.
No, I didn't even fire.
For another, you're doing a normal arrow.
Yeah, but I'm going to use an action surge and I'm going to use an arrow +1 and fire again.
Okay.
Because I'm getting sick to death for missing. Fuck off!
Just sailing those £20 notes.
Oh my
I
god.
shed a
my
little
arrow-
tear for all the money that's been wasted.
So Joss, can I take you to a poker game after this?
Fuck off. Oh my god. I'm fucking. Oh my god.
You're up. So to start your turn, you heal D6 because you started your turn on the same spot as the healing spirit. So that's another 3 points.
Right, so me, I'm gonna fucking like go smash and shit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to walk round this fucking hill.
Yeah, you could probably skip that bit if you want to make an athletics check to see if you can just hop up it. That's probably about.
So I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage this time. I'm
Yeah.
not taking it. I'm not gonna take it again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lob a stick.
Lob a javelin.
So shall I check distance this time?
No, you're definitely in range.
So it's just a normal roll. Does that hit?
Sorry, mate. Yes, it does. 6 damage. Again.
Oh wait,
stick
shit!
in
Wait,
him.
I didn't know if rage added anything, but
I
No,
think
it's
it's
on the
on the
melee.
melee
I'm
attack.
assuming. Yeah, I was assuming not.
Okay. So that's you done in it.
Yeah, sorry.
Action, bonus action. And this time you're raging. Cool. Gelbin. Alright, okay, cool. What did we use? What did we do last time? Use an action?
Yeah.
Right, fine. So, okay. So you actually could have had an action and could have moved slightly less, but whatever.
Yeah, I'd have probably moved. Nope.
What about dismounting?
Just gonna hit.
I'd be inclined to say you can attempt to.
What?
Check. I would say you can attempt to dismount without using an action or a bonus. You could do it as a bonus action with a acrobatics check. No, sorry, nothing. Not a bonus action or an action, just an acrobatics check for a dismount. Or a safe dismount would be an action.
Yeah, I'll stay on him.
Okay.
It says you can't attack with them while you're on them unless you're on feet to do it as well.
Okay.
So that's fine. I'll just give him a whack. Fuck me, I need to make a whack.
You
Give
can.
him a whack
Can
roll.
you attack while you're mounted?
Yeah.
But the mount can't attack.
Yeah.
Okay. 25 hits. Nice, 15 damage, and you heal for 5.
Nice. That's pretty good on the necrotic one.
So that definitely got his attention. That's started to piss him off a bit now. He sort of lets out a roar and focuses his intentions on you.
Incoming bolt.
That's your turn.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions besides attacking with the dog. I'll have a look at what it says about dismounting.
He's going to take a swing, and it's going to be at you. I just wait. You'll be pleased to know I just wasted a natural 20, deciding whether it hits you or the dog. Oh, never mind. He has 2 attacks. He's going to hit you both. So this is at you. What's it doing? All right.
Disadvantage against me.
So disadvantage against you. 14.
Yep.
No. Yes.
Nope.
Okay, and then at Felix, 27.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
12 bludgeoning damage against Felix. And that's a pretty shit roll, actually. That's 2 3s and a 1. But then that's his turn done. We've put Felix's damage on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damok. Fucking 10 life left.
This is where my my metering comes in. Was my stealth roll?
Yeah, it's not metering. You have to, as you did. You succeeded by 1, you little bastard.
Nice.
So they have pretty shit intelligence anyway, obviously. Well, I got quite a decent roll, but it just knocked it down too far. 28. 16. Nice.
Oh, it's mount or dismount's half movement then.
Oh, they're both half movement, are they?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you couldn't have dismounted by then anyway, could you?
No, because obviously it's not going to count my movement if I've already fucking moved on the dog.
Here we are now, Druid Boy.
As a bonus, he can move his spirit up if he wants to.
I think so. What is it? How far does it move? 30.
I think it's 30. But it does have a 5-foot radius as well.
Does it not just occupy a 5-foot cube?
Yeah.
So it just covers the space it's in, and anybody that starts the turn on it can be healed once per turn or something. Okay, so he's going to move there. He's going to bonus action to do that. What has he got as his actions? Other spells. So it's 31, 10, 20, 25. So it's 35 feet away. I love piloting characters. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with.
Well, Fairy Fire is always a good shout against big things because that gives us an advantage.
Yeah.
Does he have it? Oh yeah, of course.
If it hits anyway.
60 feet.
It should be in range.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Didn't he move?
He's moved up a bit, yeah. Backing
No,
out.
I meant because he's out of my range now.
Who?
The big guy.
No, you moved. You moved yourself.
Where the fuck did my guy go?
I don't know. You moved yourself back a bit when you were trying to click on Felix, I think.
You're on top of Felix.
No, yeah, my guy disappeared.
Sorry.
I'm always moving him.
Yeah, go on then. We'll do a fairy fire. Fairy fire. However, the fucking macros aren't set up, so.
If you click on Emlyn and then click on the actual one that says spellbook at the top, then you can.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it gives you all the DC information and everything.
I did know that. I was just being a monghead. So, fairy fire. Why did it not do it?
I didn't do what?
Oh right, no, you don't have to hit. You just it just does it.
You need to. The guy needs to do a dex save
Of course.
against Emlyn's DC.
I will wake up and learn how to play this game at some point.
It
Probably.
takes a while. Even I don't know half the rules. I get it wrong, and I've played like 80 hours now on my main campaign.
13. What's his DC? It is 13, so he succeeds somehow. The giant successfully avoids the massive 20-foot cube of glitter bomb.
Oh my!
He doesn't actually have 2 spells left. He has 3 because I've manually knocked it down by 1. So I'll just put that back on.
Hey, Muzuteko, thanks a
I'll
lot
end
for
his
the
turn
follow,
first,
buddy.
shall I?
I hope you enjoy some D&D. Find a giant at the moment. Things are going crazy.
Boris.
See if I can fucking hit something.
What?
So I fired 2 of those arrows, didn't I? Oh shit, I'm only down to
Yeah, you've used 2 so far.
6.
6? Oh, you used 2 earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna fire another one.
Okay. What the fuck? Why does it say +2? Oh, because you're not doing sharpshooter.
Yeah, that's from his
Cool.
archery.
19 definitely hits.
I'm pretty sure he's more than that.
17. What?
I'm pretty sure he's more than. Oh no, yeah, he's got +8 to it, doesn't he?
17. And what's that special shot?
That's the grasping arrow again.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Okie dokie. So he's starting to look a little bit wounded now. Still angry, of course, but he's starting to slow down in his movements and look like he's starting to struggle.
And it's on my turn.
Ozog, you heal for D6. 3.
Is it only D6 now?
Yeah, but it does it a number of times equal to his spellcasting modifier. So it heals.
One, so you can do it 4. So it's effectively
+1,
4d6.
4d6 healing.
Oh,
It's
right,
spread out. He's a druid, it's a hot. You know how druids work in Warcraft. All the hots.
Move here.
Yeah. So don't forget, as an orc, you can use a bonus action to
Or
dash.
actually, sorry, I'm gonna. Sorry, stay back. What did you say, Dan?
Yeah, as an orc, you can use your bonus action to dash. So you can make an extra 30-foot move for your bonus action and then still do your action.
All right, yeah, I will absolutely do that.
Get up in his chops.
Just fucking smash his head in.
Okie dokie. Normal attack or reckless till it hits anyway. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a 12. 16, nice. Yeah, so you take a great big swing with the axe and dig it deep in the giant's thigh, and he lets out a great big roar, and he's definitely looking injured now. Still, pretty intimidating sight, but he's struggling to stand, struggling to keep up his huge club, but he's still hanging in there just for now.
Sounds like he needs one of my potions.
That's a whole different kind of club that's going to bring up. Okay, and your turn. Oh,
No.
Zog. Okay, then. We'll just sit here listening to these tunes. Gelbin.
I'm going to spend half my movement to hop off the doggo.
Righto.
And I'm going to whack this big fucking cunt in his nut.
Okay. In his nut?
These nut.
In these nut? That's fucking 25 hits.
Oh, blam.
8 damage and you heal for 2. Okay, again you take a slash across his a purple looking nasty wound. He's barely, but he is still just hanging on in there.
Doggo is going to beat Borp and repair himself.
Beat Borp and repair, okay.
Yeah.
You make me sick.
Why?
I tell you the monster's barely hanging in there and you decide to heal.
That thing twatted him and nearly killed him. So, yeah. I want the doggo. Because let's be honest, Felix isn't the most reliable when he hits. So he's probably going to he'll probably just get clubbed and dies.
It's alright. Carry on. You done?
Yeah.
Okay then. Giant Bobby. What's he gonna do?
Smash.
Who's he gonna smash?
Smash them guinea pigs.
Hulk smash.
He's going to attack. Ooh, Gelbin again. You know. Okay, he's really not happy about that little dirty wound you've just given him.
Disadvantage.
Your little aid sword. He's going to take 2 swings at you with his great club.
First one's at disadvantage.
Okay, well, 11 misses you, so.
Yeah, fuck you.
Second attack. God damn it, another 11. Fucking hell, man. He gets +8 to his attack. They roll 2 11s. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, well, that's him done. He's just tiny little gnome, puny gnome. He can't smash you.
Good.
Damok. You is up.
I'm going to advance.
Yes, you successfully fucking hit again. You hit again.
As a shooter, I'm going to shout to you, whether was a hamster. Oh.
Oh, bollocks.
That's a miss. He's
My attack should have been at advantage as well.
In fact, the arrow is sailing straight for his head, and then as you shout your monster, he like does the little dog tilting his head, going, "What?" It sails past him.
Never mind, don't mind.
Oh my god. Okay, Druid boy.
Don't let I like turtles beat him.
Bonus action.
Like turtles.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't let him kill the giant when he's not here. So he's just gonna walk up and stand there.
Wow.
They could do a
Is
heal.
it
No, they can't.
metagaming? No, it's not metagaming. He's not having it. Boris.
No point wasting all these spells.
Watch me miss now.
Yeah, twice again.
Fuck it, I'm gonna sharpshooter and see if I can hit him with it. Give it extra 10 damage, go for the fucking full beans.
Nuclear strike detected. Lump.
Nuclear side from orbit. It's the
Yeah.
safest way. Watch this. Miss.
15. Did you use a special arrow?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, he
Yeah.
does that based off when it hits.
What?
Oh,
No,
the
I mean,
plus one arrow.
it's the arrows he's paid for. You were using a +1.
I am
I'll
now, yeah.
I'll let you off. Yeah, you need to say that before you attack. In that
Oh,
case,
really?
a 16 does hit. A 15 would not have.
Shazam.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How do you want to do this?
Through the fucking eyes again.
Oh, right
Straight-
through top of his forehead.
Straight in one ear and out the other.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that way.
Okay.
Takes the pee out with
You see him beating down on your little gnome companion up at the top. And you can't tell that it's missing. All you do is see the giant slamming his club down into the floor. And as you let loose the arrow, it sinks straight into one ear, and you just don't even see the end of it. It goes straight through, and then he sort of lets out, collapses to the ground. He's out of there.
Oh my god, he's just disappeared.
I think I do actually have a little sprite for a fallen over giant. I can't remember whether I bothered saving it. No, I have loads of cool giant models. Spoiler alert, there
That
may be
wasn't-
more.
That wasn't one of them.
There you go. All of his clothes have changed.
He's grown hair. Oh,
He's grown hair, and he's lost his club.
He's
And
just
now he's
strong
just
slightly.
My immersion.
There you go.
Now he's just crawling around on the floor.
He's rather active for a dead guy.
Okay, so that giant's dead, and again you find yourself in a situation where the immediate threats seemingly dealt with.
Can I have a look in his pockets?
Yeah.
In his
course you
nature's
can.
pocket.
Give it his dick is 3 times as long as you are.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah,
a robot that can. Robot's gonna
make an
lift
investigation check.
it. Natural one.
You're too weak to even open his pockets. Never
I'll
mind.
investigate it.
to the-
I wanna
go.
investigate.
I find his fucking hairy gooch. That's about it.
I want to
Yeah.
check his pockets.
You start to lift up some of his clothes, and your hand strokes an enormous ball, which is bigger than you, and it just puts you off.
I'm rolling to check his pockets.
Yeah, more of a boulder. Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
you're
dear.
not better. Yeah, no. I mean, between you both rifling through the giant's pockets, what you somehow, unbeknownst to any of you, how the giant starts to roll down the hill as you push him off, and he splashes into the water.
Right.
All right then.
So realistic, man. The immersion. Yeah, so now he is actually gone.
I was going to suggest Emlyn goes and tries looting them again because they can breathe underwater.
Oh yeah.
But it's okay, they've gone. Onwards.
It's a
Pretty
long way,
sure Joss
long way down.
Morris doesn't need it either.
Yeah, it's a long way down this cliff. We'll just leave it at that. Allow me to punish you for your first failed investigation rolls.
Oh my god.
And at that,
Someone's gonna
Ozog
break
heals.
that chair.
Ozog heals another d6 before the little spirit disappears. So another 1.
Woohoo!
Are we alright? Just chill out for a second while 10-15 minutes or so while I have a short rest.
Demo or Damok?
Damok.
Yeah.
Yeah, short rest would be good. At least I can get my action surge back.
Okay. I'm not too far off tip top, but I feel at the top of this hill I may need all of my hit points.
Yeah, I think I might need some, so I'm going to use one of my hit dice to.
Okay, so you're taking another short rest.
I recover 7.
I'm gonna use some hit dice as well.
Brr.
What's the 2d6 for, Felix?
Yeah, casting mending on him.
Yeah, it's a cantrip anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. I need my macros sorting.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it one night this week. You can't do it on the game night. We're late enough as it is. Damn.
Nice, Louis.
It's a shame it only healed me for 4 points.
It's a fork.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm using 1 and it's only going to heal me 4.
Man, it's such a waste.
What?
Mhm.
Yay, plus 10.
Okay then. So
Actually,
you defeated this big hill giant, and then somehow the tiny little gnome and robot boy managed to fuck up looting him so bad that he pushed him off a cliff.
Oops.
What you want to do?
Carry on.
Onwards.
Okay.
I'm going to just stay on Felix for the time being.
Okay.
Ride him, because he's a fast little bastard.
Onwards.
You're gonna ride it?
stealthily.
Ride him? What can't I mean? Explain. Ride him? Like, where's his exhaust pipe? Sorry,
You fucking ride a horse and that doesn't
You're gonna
have no
stick your cock up his
exhaust
bum,
pipe.
aren't you, you gay lord?
you missed that entirely, Mark.
Oh, I'm going to fucking ride. Yeah. No.
You amateur. How did you miss that? You ride a horse. They don't have an exhaust pipe.
Ride me fucking doggo, mate.
Okay then. So, I mean, it's up here. You can't really see past here because there's this big cliff wall. So you'd have to sort of go this way. Are you doing so sneakily?
I am trying to.
You're a little bit unsure about just how much advantage Sneaky's going to be, given that the hill giant was roaring away and lobbing boulders at everybody. And
It's fine. I'm gonna roll a stealth check
Hey,
anyway.
don't
Oh,
underestimate
I'm
my
not
ninja
being
vanish.
stealthy. I'm just gonna stop.
clink, Boris.
I'll go first, considering I'm stomping.
Super stealthy. Everybody else?
Stomping.
Boom, 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 boom.
Are we all doing stealth?
If you're all trying to.
Well, I tried and it didn't work.
So, do I do it for Felix since I'm sat on Felix?
Yes.
I think he has better than me anyway.
What?
Dex. Nope.
Okay, so as you turn this corner and start to head your way up this hill, you find yourself somehow, as yet unnoticed, seemingly, but what you do see in ahead of you are two similar creatures to what you just saw.
Oh my god.
Make it isn't actually dark, but I'll put the light up in a minute. Make a perception check, everybody.
Apparently, Boris is the only one who's got his eyes open.
Well, Emlyn.
Druid boy.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, well, what none of you except Boris, so should I say, you all noticed the two big giants, similar looking giants to the one you just fought, although they haven't really reacted to you yet. You see a couple of them up ahead. What you notice is two smaller figures sort of stood between them, seemingly speaking to each other. One that you don't recognize, but one that does look quite familiar. A male drow that you recognize from an encounter in the woods. That as a party you decided to let go.
Yeah, not this time. He's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick a bursting arrow right up his arsehole.
Y'all don't know that yet. Only Boris can see. But now I think you should all be able to see.
I can see, but whatever that crater or tree is in the middle.
The dynamic lighting is blocking.
The dynamic lighting, man. Right, you'll be able to see that. Oops.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
What the hell's that?
Joss is in range.
What's what?
No. I could see. I wondered what. I thought I was doing that, but it was Mark who was drawing the line of sight. Come on, give me initiative. Give me a first go. I'm gonna fucking hit them with a bursting arrow and blow them all up.
To be fair, you could just do it as a surprise.
Can I?
If they haven't
Sorry, I made a
noticed
perception roll, then I had to. Then I went.
Yes, we can. I'll just give me a sec.
If they haven't noticed us, Dan, can I surprise fire a bursting arrow at them?
Well, I said they haven't noticed you. You don't think they've noticed you. They aren't attacking us yet. So, actually,
Hence why I think they haven't noticed me, so I just want to fucking...
you can just...
Now they're looking at us.
Now
They were,
they're
yeah, sorry,
around.
they weren't supposed to be turned around. I don't know what the fuck.
Dan, am I supposed to be getting a big black massive like thing on my map?
Over here.
Yes, because that's just that's a cliff that you can't see over.
Alright, no worries.
It's up to you. As they aren't reacting. You can choose to shoot if you want, or you can choose to keep moving. They appear to be looking in your direction. They're alert. You know, they're not just stood there gormlessly gazing. They are actively looking, but haven't yet noticed you.
Should we try diplomacy?
No. They gave that cunt a chance, and he fucking...
Damon's just like...
That's what I'm doing.
So, what do you reckon? Should I fire a bursting arrow, Mark, as a surprise? Or
So what did I miss when I went to go?
So as you
Your elf mates here.
as you walked up
good.
hill, Boris lets you know that you can all see two giants.
But I'll let you
And
know that
also
dickheads are back.
Garthek. And there's another smaller looking humanoid next to him, but it doesn't look quite right. It looks a little bit. Not
I can't see
spiritual.
any
It looks a bit
humanoid.
incorporeal. No, you can't because there's no more table yet because I forgot to put it down. Come on, man. But it appears to be a little ash-looking, smaller humanoid. Kind of like that, I guess. Maybe a bit bigger than that. So it's like a sort of like a dwarf kind of size. Seemingly speaking to me, but it doesn't. It looks funny, like sort of incorporeal and not necessarily there. Can't really tell much more than that yet.
I take aim with. Oh. Am I firing a burst now, Mark?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Right, I'm gonna surprise because they're looking at us, but they're alert. Are they?
They're not looking at you. They're looking around.
So they're alert, right?
They don't
Okay,
appear to know exactly where you are yet.
I'm gonna fire at Garthak
Okay.
because I'm in range. What's his AC?
Make an attack. I'm not telling you what his AC is.
Fuck, should have remembered.
I mean,
Well, we took all his fucking clothes off him, so he's got different fucking shit now.
Ah, shit, yeah.
yeah.
Should I use sharpshooter or not, Mark? What do you reckon?
I don't know. No. Not when you're exploding. You just want to get that initial flump.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Saying that. Yeah, that's the fuck it. Just do whatever you want.
Eat this
Oh, we are 100% killing this bitch.
Eat this Garthak, you cunt. Oh!
Okay.
Wow,
Sure.
I should have done sharpshooter. Oh no!
So as you let's just quickly see. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So as you let the arrow out, one of the hill giants lets out a big roar, and it's not enough to make you miss, but one of them definitely spots you launching the arrow out. That said, it does still connect with Garthek, so roll your damage. $13, nice. Okay.
It's a bursting arrow, so it affects everyone within.
Is it one damage roll and it hits everybody?
The target and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6
Cool.
damage each.
So that's all of them. Okay. So as that hit, amidst the explosion, you don't really notice what happens, but the little image or the smaller humanoid next to the elf disappears. So as the explosion of your shot sort of clears up, the smaller humanoid just isn't there anymore.
Yeah, just vaporize it, man. Shot or just.
Seemingly, there was an explosion from your shot. It wasn't there.
Shall I roll 2d6 for each of the giants?
I've done it. I just did the same damage roll against all of them.
Alright, fair enough.
And at that, we go and roll some initiative. And then take Felix.
What? I fucking laughed again!
And I get initiative as well.
Boris is first.
Bursting arrow again, by any chance?
No, I might wait.
Might as well.
Yeah, fuck it, I might as well do.
Go big or go home.
At Garthek again.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the middle. With a +1 arrow as well. So I'm down to 3. That hits.
That absolutely hits.
11
And
damage
it's
on
on
them.
everybody again, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Like the heavy weapons team from Warcraft, just lobbing fucking bombs from a million miles.
And then I'm going to action surge and fire another one at Garthak because it's a
Okay.
crit. And I'm gonna fire another +1.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2. Fucking think of it. Oh no.
Yeah, even a +1 and 9 missing.
Shit.
Seemingly distracted by all the explosions that you've been causing, your final arrow sailing over.
Oh, I got 25
Oh,
gold
okay.
sailing off in the distance.
You might as well just start attaching coins to normal arrows and just firing them.
Just cut the middleman out. Just give me your gold.
So this giant is going to take a walk forward.
He's not very happy.
Yeah, all kinds of. He's going to pick up a rock and lob it at Boris, who's just been slinging exploding arrows at him and his bud.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
26 to hit.
Fucking hell.
I guess that hits.
Oh, Jesus.
25 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell.
Damn, sure.
He's not happy.
Oh, Jesus,
Piss
if
him off.
he rolled max, that'd one-shot me.
Fuck. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
And that's his turn. Damok.
I'm gonna
You stop dropping your guts, Josh.
shoot over here.
Best thing is a leather chest where it vibrates more.
Does my stealth of 14? Does that help with anything?
Ooh. Which one are you attacking?
The only one I can see, this big guy.
All
Yeah,
right,
I've hidden myself up against the cliff.
Fortunately not, no. He got a 15, so he spotted you. 16 hits, though. For 9. Oops, let's get on the right thing. What's that roll? You just rolled a 5.
I just rolled a stealth.
Oh, somebody just rolled a d6. It says I did. It says me. Fuck knows what.
Okay, I can't see that.
Okay. So that brings us to Garthek, who, having been pelted by explosions and seeing the giants run off in pursuit of you, is going to take off and flee
Little bitch.
into the ruins above.
I was really hoping I was going to kill him. I was really hoping I was going to land that sharpshooter shot and do some really nasty damage.
So he disappears off into the ruins behind. And that ends his turn. Ozog. Standard orc start of the turn.
So no, not quite. Hang on.
Ozog's doing laps.
So, I'm just trying to figure out what the best direction to move is.
You can get to there. Either way, you can't quite get into, but you can still do your. Well, no, you don't really want a bonus action to dash because you need to rage before they start smashing you. Sorry, why am I telling you to do that? Bonus action dash, you don't need rage.
Rage is for girls.
I think I need rage. Yeah. I want to stand within 30 of him. wherever that is. So actually, can I measure from him down?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how you do that.
Tape your measure is. So he's there. So you're 40 feet away at the minute.
So I just need to go 2 squares
Actually,
towards.
you only need to get to there. So yeah, at that point you're 25. Well,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll lob a javelin from there.
Okie dokie.
Well, and I'll rage as well. Well, I'll rage and then throw a javelin.
No problem.
Oh, that's not that. No, cancel. Fuck.
21 definitely hits.
It added my rage damage.
Alright. It might be because it thought you were doing a melee.
It's just because it's a tick
just
box.
take the 6
So
off. It's alright. I'll just take the 6 off. Don't worry about it. Okie dokie. So that's your move, action, and bonus. So the turn.
Oh,
Oops. Did it twice. Now it's the other hill giant's turn. I'm just going to walk up to here. Take up another of the rocks. Chuck it at the orc who stood up in front. All brave and balls out. 12. Which is a miss. So that's him done, which brings us to Druid Boy. So Druid Boy is going to walk up to here. Do his mushroom Mansa Stancer again. And then I guess he's going to make you another healing spirit. That only heals just for 1.
Ooh.
just a little tickle.
Yeah, bit of slap tickle. Have you already put the points on me, or am I doing it?
No, you put it on. I'm
No.
just waiting for the meeting to save. And then I guess we're gonna run up to there. Maybe not that far. Okay. And that beats him done. Gelbin.
Righty how. Well, me and Doggo are just gonna move over there.
Okay.
Not staying on Doggo.
Yeah, okay.
And I am gonna.
suck a dick.
Funnily
We've
enough,
already established that these dicks are like trees to him, so he'd have to like climb it.
I'm gonna do catapult on this one.
Okay. Dexterity save.
That weren't fucking worth it. Fucking hell, 4 of that damage is my modifier.
12.
It's 14.
DC 14. Okay, so it takes 7 bludgeoning damage. That was this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be it. For now.
Okay. Pass it on.
Pass.
What's the crack with swapping weapons?
I
I was
remember.
assuming I couldn't swap weapon and shoot it in with one action.
No, I'm pretty sure it costs you something to swap weapons. Unless you have because I know you can drop a weapon for nothing, but to take up a weapon, I think it takes an bonus action at least.
Yeah, whatever.
As I say, it's a bonus action to take out another weapon. So like you could drop your crossbow to make a two-handed attack, but you can't pick it back up without using a bonus action. So
Is it me?
what are you wearing at the minute?
Sword and shield.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can put away your sword for free and use a bonus action to take out your crossbow and then an action to shoot with it. So basically, it costs you a bonus action to swap weapon.
Well, I use my bonus action there to swap to my crossbow then.
Yeah, okay. Is it not your bonus action to make Felix move?
No. Bonus action to make him attack.
Ah, I see. Okay.
You can just move on his own.
Okay, no problem. So now you've got crossbow and shield. Or is your crossbow two-handed?
Crossbow's two-handed.
Right, okay. Okay, Boris.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm going to keep my sword out.
Okay.
Stupid. These cunts hit fucking hard. I need as high AC as I can bloody get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Josh?
no, leaving it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Mark to finish.
I didn't
Yeah,
change
shut
my
the
bloody
fuck up.
infusion over onto a hand crossbow, so it's fine.
So,
I'm gonna use
start
second
your
wind.
turn, you heal D6 for 4, and then your second win as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how do you do roll?
Slash
it's
roll.
flash.
Slash roll space 1d10.
Do you not have a macro for that yet?
7 plus my level.
Plus 4, yeah, so 11.
11. 11. And then I'm gonna fire at big fuckboy over here. Fuckboy McGee. And I'm not gonna use +1 arrow because I'm running rather low.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's try sharpshooter.
Which one are you shooting at? The closer one or the further away?
This one, because I can't see that one.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck me.
12 misses.
Shit. Oh dear.
Why is it just called Hill? Hill's turn.
Hill.
Yeah.
We didn't see that, by the way.
He's gonna stomp right up to the oak. Take a swing at him. First attack is a natural 1. Second attack.
I'll do disadvantage on the second one.
Okay.
Because only the creature needs to be within 5 foot. That's what I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I didn't say it earlier, but I didn't see the roll anyway.
So a disadvantage, a fucking 10. You cunt face.
Yay, doggo!
And the other one is going to come and step up here and lob a boulder at Boris, the motherfucker that kept firing these blasting arrows.
Can't even see where
Oh
he
my god.
goodness
I'm gonna die.
gracious me.
This could be the first.
So
I'm
out
gonna die.
off
He's
the top of
unconscious.
this cliff comes flying a fucking boulder that Boris doesn't notice and lands straight on his head for a
Oh
whopping
my god.
33 bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead.
You're not dead, you're unconscious.
So, right, what do I do?
So the big boulder lands on Boris and stays led there as Boris is sort of led down flat on the ground with a rock on him, not moving.
I can't believe you rolled
I love
nat
it.
20. I can't believe you rolled a nat 20, you cunt. Just fucking.
Hold on a minute. I'm completely cheating. It's not even his turn.
Aquaman.
What the fuck am I doing? Why did I do that? Activate one
You
after
just
the
wanted
other.
me dead, didn't you, Mark? Dan.
got
I mean,
horny.
it's still happening unless someone kills him in the meantime.
It's highly doubtful.
It was actually Damok and Ozog get to go before that happens.
Well, I'm just going to leave my HP at 0 because I can't
Yeah.
see that happening.
You do that.
I'm gonna scoot up here
Yep.
and give it the old stabby.
18 hits. Sneakies.
I've clicked it, doesn't seem. There we go.
18. Not bad. So yeah, you take a great stab straight into the calf, which he sort of lets out a grunt of pain and takes a look back at you, but doesn't immediately grab his attention. He's more concerned with the fella straight in front of him. Okay, Karthek's there. Keeps on running. Ozog.
Frenzy.
Right on. Big bad frenzy.
I'm gonna make one attack with advantage.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Only one.
Only one for now. 19 hits. 13 damage. Cool. Good. Another good solid slice. Big chunk out of. Starting to look a bit wounded. He's okay yet. He's not struggling to stand, but he's looking wounded.
Another one.
22 definitely hits. 18. Fucking hell, man. Another good solid cut. And now he's starting to look like he's looking really slashed up and he's struggling to stand on it. Not happy at all, but still hanging in there.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's right. Now Hill Giant Boy lands the boulder and pancakes Boris. And then it's Emlyn's turn. Who is going to back off over here a bit. Cast a second level healing word.
Sorry, I've got a cat on my keyboard. Made me move all over the place.
Second level healing word on Boris for 4. Oh, well, that's all done. No, for 7, sorry.
So do I wake up and regain 7?
Yep.
Yay! Just don't drop another fucking boulder on my head, please. That sucked. Get up going, damn, what the fuck was that?
What's he gonna do for his mate?
Doesn't have that stupid sword thing that's that stupid spirit.
That axe on it, he can just move it, but he's going to leave it there because it heals someone on basis. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hello, what's that do? I guess he's going to cast Infestation. Oh no, I didn't realize. Strength save. Oh well. He probably would have been intelligent enough not to do that. And he's not here, so.
What's that?
He was casting Infestation.
Entangled, you mean?
No, I linked Entangle, but I cast Infestation. Yeah. It didn't work. The giant resisted.
Oh dear.
Gelbin. You is up.
Well, me and Doggo are going to walk next to the big dickhead right here. I'm going to give him a crack around ankle with my sword.
Okay. $23 hits. 11. 11 and you heal for.
I'm full.
So again, as you're starting to realise through the wound, and it leaves like a purple, nasty-looking wound that doesn't, well, I mean, they don't close up anyway, but it just not infected, but certainly something unnatural. And that giant's looking really beat up now. He's struggling to stand, particularly on the leg that you've just wounded.
Doggo's gonna nom him too.
Barely hanging in.
No, he's not.
But in his rage, he's sort of hanging down in front of Felix. So as he goes to try and attack him, he just gets nothing but shaft. Okay, end your turn. Assuming you're done, of course.
Yeah.
Boris. So at the start of your turn, you heal for D6. 4.
Give me the free heals. Can I see this big bitch who's up on the rocks or not?
You can now, yeah.
Because I can't actually see
Yeah,
him.
he's like there.
Yeah. We'll fire at that fucker then before he comes and smashes me with his club. Fuck it, I'm gonna shot shoot with a gun if he's point blank. Fuck it. Yeet! Oh, maybe not.
That's a miss. And this
I'm gonna
giant
die.
feeling the nasty little dirty wound that's just been inflicted on him, is going to take 2 big swings at the puny little gnome that he's confident he can splatter. Disadvantage on 1?
Yeah.
10.
Fuck you, bitch!
Second attack. 14.
Wah, wah.
Does that not hit you?
Nope.
Absolute fucking cunt.
I've got good AC now. I've got the
Yeah,
best
well.
AC out of a lot of us, I think.
Aaron has 19.
I've got 18.
What?
Totals get 18 base for the fucking shell. That
So
brings us to Damok.
Heroes in a half shell.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Wander over here.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the old booming blade.
What does that do?
Doesn't matter.
Basically, whenever the guy moves, he takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Cool.
I think that's the first time I've seen your magic for good, Damok.
Oh, ignore the sneak. I
yeah,
forgot to
more
untick it.
sneak.
Sorry.
So 9. 9 damage.
Is that even doubled as well?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, well, it rolls 2 dice instead of doubling. Ozog, you're up.
I'm gonna hit
yeah.
him.
I think it hits, but it's not showing the chat log.
What's this?
What's what?
Why is there a pink dice on the?
That's your colour.
All right. Well, I've not rolled
No.
anything.
Oh, did you know? Okay then. Do an attack.
Sometimes random dice just roll out
Yeah.
because of the mods.
Because I was gonna do a reckless attack against the guy in front of me.
Okie dokie. I mean, yeah, 26 hits. And 12 is enough. So yeah, you sort of punch down on one leg where you get the nasty, unholy looking wound. Near enough straight through the leg. It's not, you don't cut it off, but you chop a great big way into it, and it's enough to just make him keel over him. And
Delete button.
and it expire. But I'm not going to go and find that silly little completely different giant to make lie down. We'll just get rid of him. Okay.
Does that mean I can use my action to also throw a javelin, or does it have to be a melee attack?
I'm not sure. What does rage say?
Frenzy. What frenzy?
Oh, frenzy. I mean, you can still move, so you could move next to. Oh no, he's up the cliff.
No, it's you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
yeah.
Turns after
So
this.
you can't use that attack to do a javelin.
You can still move after you've
Yeah, you can still move though. So 2,
move up to
3,
it.
4, 5. So, yeah, you can move to like there or there, and then attack.
So I can't see anything at the minute.
Well, you can go. Oh yeah, there you go.
There's like,
and then just like
oh,
there, then there, and you'll be next to him.
right.
Cool.
So I'm trying to turn me me little avatar. There we go. Right, yeah. Now I'll do it again.
Okay.
Reckless. What a fucking smash this cunt up. Oh, it did really.
20 hits. 11. Okay. Is that you done?
Yeah, mate.
This is gonna suck. I'm gonna die again.
Bobby. So spotting the two little dudes hacking away at his legs. He's gonna first take a swing at Damok. For 14.
Negatory.
Negatories, dog shit bastards. Fucking +8. Okay, and then frustrated that he missed, he's got another swing.
I flip him off.
Oh my god. It's just so. I mean, I know they do insane damage, but it's soul destroying how often they fucking miss. Okay, what the fuck is Emlyn gonna do?
Whack him.
He can't get in range to whack him, he's up a cliff. And he's gonna walk up to there. Not spell, but what spells has he got? You go for a fairy fire again, fuck it. There we go. So that hits. So a lot of like multicolored spectral fairy dust effectively sort of settles and clings all to the giant. Somehow even more aware of where that ends his turn. Gelbin.
Half
Yeah.
my movement to jump on Doggo.
Okay.
Me and Doggo go over here. I'm gonna whack him.
Are you sure of that?
That's what it says.
So you
He's
pay
a
half of
dog
your
can.
movement and then you get the dog's full movement.
It says the mount's full movement.
Okay then, fine. That's what
But
it says.
the mount can't attack.
Okay. Yeah, he hits. Fucking hell, 16. Wow. Overpowered sword.
That's using it one-handed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, plus 1d6 dice. Fucking really strong. Okay, is that you done?
Yeah.
Brings us back to Boris. You heal for d6 as the little spirit sword disappears. Another 6.
What the front? My character sheet won't open.
Are you sure you've not got it open in like a pop out or
Yeah, it
something?
opens a tiny little pop-up thing that doesn't... Oh, never mind. I had to double-click on it. It was like a clear little tab. for
Yeah.
some reason.
I'm gonna shoot at this big ass giant.
Right on. Right on, right on. Yeah.
Now I don't use sharpshooter on a roll. DC.
Then you do have advantage as well because he's fairy fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll
So
under
just
the
do
D20
another one just in
you
case you get a
20.
crit.
Can I
Even
do
though
a
it's only-
I did it as well. I got it as well, didn't I?
No, you can't do sharpshooter. No, you can't. Yeah, you would have done so. So do sharpshooter, but just roll a full roll again with advantage.
Bet you I'll still miss both.
Nope, 18 hits.
Yeah, buddy.
Shit the bed, man. 22. Wow. Yeah, so I mean that one sticks like straight in his spine, and he lets out a great big.
right,
His head back. And that fucked him off. He's starting to look pretty injured now.
Oh shit! I need to end my turn.
Damok
Why is it not ending my turn?
did.
Did it?
It's just lagging a little bit.
A little bit.
19 hits. Sneaky sneakies. 18. Wow. Yeah.
That's
18 does it. Oh my god, stop fucking rolling. How do you want to do this, man?
I want to like climb him using my short, so I was just digging all the way up until I get to his throat and then just slit it and then slide down his back.
Nice. Okay. So it's Damok. Sort of Dragon's Dogma is a reference nobody else might know. We're using his short swords like sort of climbing picks. Mounts the giant, climbs up, slits his throat and slides down the back like Legolas, sliding down the elephantos. And he just falls to the ground. Deleted. Okay. And that appears to be it. Frustrated as you are that Garthek has disappeared off into the ruins, you know that he's been gone for he's got a good minute head start on you, which doesn't feel like a long time, but he's gone an awful long way. So, what do you want to do?
Chase after him.
Call it here for the night?
We probably are leaving it at that, to be honest, given that it's 12:10. But
Do we level?
Orzog and Damok have leveled, aren't we?
Luis?
Hold on a minute, there's still some more bits. There's some more bitsies to go on. Where's my little tallies?
Is it 6,500?
Where's my little tallies? It is, yeah.
How much is it to level up?
6,500.
I'm on 6,413.
6,437.
Me and Mark are so close.
In all fairness, Dan will probably have to reassess that bloody fight for next week if we're leveling up.
What fight?
Whatever fight comes next.
You don't know whether there is a fight there.
Well, I assume we're fighting that knobhead.
We don't know.
You assume? He's just legged it off into into the Underdark. How do you know you're going to find him?
I assume whatever we find.
Okay. So Mark, you've leveled as well with the bonuses. Boris, so have you, I think. Yep.
I can level up.
Damok had already leveled, but he also gets.
XP for being a charlatan.
Yeah, pretty much. That was one of them. And Ozog is also already leveled, but he also gets.
Ooh, I get an extra attack.
Well, that was an exciting do. Killed some ogres, did some stuff. Happy days. So I'm just going to pass this. I'm going to raid someone who's online and call it a night as I'm at work in the morning. So we'll see who's online. Colin Horney's playing FIFA at the moment. So if you're still about when you get there, just spam the emotes, tell him where you've come from, and I shall catch you next time, which will be on Monday at 8 PM UK time. Thanks a lot for coming, we'll catch you later.